Hey everybody, welcome to Brick Vault. My name's Jack, and today is our second stream. I know the last stream, we just ran into these technical things. I don't know, our bit rates were messed up, and the video stream started getting all weird and stuff. But anyways, we've messed around with the settings a lot. Hopefully it looks a lot clearer. I think it should look clearer than it did anyways, and it should be able to run through for a longer time. But that's not gonna be necessarily necessary. It's not going to be necessary this time because last build we had was the detective's office. That was 2,200 something parts, which was a lot. That was a really long build. The stream pooped out at what, like 5 hours or something like that, and it probably was another 40 minutes or so of building after that. But we've got a set for you today, which is cool. This is kind of like a vintage set. We bought it on eBay, which we almost never buy Lego sets on eBay. It's always pretty much from, you know, the main big stores or the Lego store. And let me just grab it here. It's actually been opened. This is a used set we bought, but we're really excited about it because this is definitely gonna become part of our Lego city. Unfortunately, we can't get our streaming rig into the city after I build it, but this, I'm gonna guess, is only gonna take me an hour and a half? I don't know. I talk a lot during these streams, so it might bump up to 2 hours. But this is the building crane. This is a 2006 set. So this is a pretty old set. It's been in retirement for a super long time, and we managed to get this from a guy who, if you can see the box, like if I hold it like this, you can see it's all warped. It almost looks like water damage. I think this was just kept in a slightly damp area. I don't think any water was actually spilled on the box, but it's just been, it's all wobbly and kind of strange looking. But anyways, the set is set number 7905, building crane. Age recommendation is 7 to 12, and it's 721 pieces. So not a huge amount of parts, but this is like, I think most people agree in the Lego community, this is just one of the best built Lego cranes made by Lego for any set. And so we're building a construction site within the city, so it's gonna fit in really well. In fact, we've already got like a place where it's gonna go. Like we've already measured out an area where like the crane's going here. So we just need to build it now and get it in there. The set is supposed to come with 3 minifigs, but this is a used set, so actually 2 of the minifigs are missing. I mean, we got this thing like sort of discounted. I mean, discounted for a way overpriced retired set as it is. But yeah, it's supposed to come with 3 guys, and it's got a little outhouse, and this is a little sort of portable. So like, you know, it's got tools and stuff in there, and I think your minifigure guy, it's like where the foreman stays, you know, like on site, sort of managing a construction site. You can actually attach it to the crane here. So I'm excited. I've never built any Technic sets from like a while ago. Like I haven't built a Technic set this old. I don't know if you can really call it a Technic set. It's like kind of like a pretty good marriage of like a halfway point. There's a lot of Technic parts and definitely some intricate functions, but maybe it's not what I would call a full-on Technic set. Actually, well, it's not. It's Lego City. Let's be real. But anyways, let's open it up. You can see. Here we go. Let me get further back so you can kind of see what's going on. This is a cool box. We don't normally, well, we save our boxes, but we only save like the really cool ones. And I think even though this one's kind of water damaged, it probably will end up somewhere in our storage. But it's pretty. Says actual size. What? Oh, whoa, that's cool. I haven't. This is the nice part about not opening stuff up early. And yeah, this is apparently supposed to be actual size. So this is gonna be taller than I think anything that we have right now in the city. Should be taller than anything in the city. This is awesome. This is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's only 721 pieces, but like we've got all these really tall bits here and nice big long Technic pieces as well. So that's the reason why. And so I guess it's time to open this thing up. I might as well just keep using this front cam here, but here we go, guys. Okay, here we go. All right, and yeah. So once again, this is a used set. So we've got everything in nice Ziploc bags. We are missing 2 minifigs from the set. The minifigures in here, I did see the inside of these parts earlier, but I didn't actually open up this. So here we go. We've got them sorted by color, which is nice. It'll definitely save a bit of time, actually. So this is gonna go, I think, pretty well in terms of speed. We got the dark grays, and here's the one minifig here. I can actually, well, I'll show you guys that a little closer in a second. And then I think this is sort of the miscellaneous spot. I have a feeling definitely some pieces for the outhouse are in here. I can see that. And then also, yeah, this is also for the outhouse with the blue. So I'm gonna put the box down, if I can. Okay, there we go. Put the box down. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can't not switch up the camera angle for you all. All right, so these are the bags. Bam. Got the yellers. All right, hold on. Well, I just showed off the bags, but here's the minifig. Let me take them out of the bag. This is the older 2006 construction guy. It is too bad that we didn't get the other 2 guys, though I gotta say the detailing isn't like, I don't know. It's nothing to write home about, but he does have the reflective bit. Here, let me see how close I can get. Okay. Okay. So here's the guy. Yeah, it's reflective detailing, so that's kind of nice. He's got pupils in his eyes, and nothing on the back. I don't know. He's cool. He's all right. He's doing well. Yeah. So there's the one guy. I did grab a couple of our other construction guys from other more recent sets because, all right, it should come with 3 figs. These guys are just the sort of extras. They don't necessarily belong. But anyways, I also, maybe you guys notice, hold on, check this out. This is I've got a manual camera view now. So now you can see, maybe you noticed that earlier. Now you can see, so when I'm building like this, we've got a third camera. This is actually a camera we were using for the first time. The new camera is this one, the big one here. But so we're repurposing one of the older cameras just for a manual shot, so you can see what step I'm gonna be on. This is the very first step of the first manual, building out some of the other things. But let me switch it back to camera uno. Okay, actually you can't really see the table. You can kind of see the table when I'm in. All right, anyways, let me switch it back to this camera. All right, I'm gonna start undoing the parts, taking the parts out, undoing them. And I've got the shot kind of tight right now because when I start building, I'm gonna be building, I think, the porta potty first, and maybe the foreman's little spot, the foreman's little, I don't know what you call it, the portable? Yeah, the portable. I'm gonna be building those 2 smaller things, so it'll be easier for you guys to see what's going on right here in the beginning. And okay, You guys are asking a ton of sets. Oh man, you know what I forgot to do? I was gonna have in the description below a list of really popular questions that people have already asked and I've already answered, because I did notice during the first stream we had a lot of repeat questions, which I don't mind repeating, you know, certain questions. People tune in at different times all the time, and I can understand a lot of you guys having sort of the same-ish questions, or similar ones at least. And but I was gonna have like a frequently asked questions list, FAQ, because yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of, not a bunch, but I am starting to see some of some similar questions already. All right, yes, people are agreeing this is a good set. This isn't. Oop, here we go. I clicked out of here. Let me go back to here. Haha. All right, sorry. I accidentally. This is what happens when you've got a side mouse button. All right. You accidentally click out of your live stream on accident. Oh my gosh! Okay, there we go. Still get, wow, this is a lot of parts. 720, but I'm pouring them all out right now in the beginning, even though I have a feeling this might have been a couple of numbered bags when it first came out. I do not know the actual answer to that. It might not have been numbered bags. We do not know. And once this build gets bigger, once I start building more and more and more, I can zoom out. The new camera, the one that I'm pointing at you guys right now, that new camera we can zoom it. It's actually a really nice camera, and so as it gets bigger, this crane's gonna get huge. Eventually this shot is gonna be like, okay, I'm done doing that. Now, yeah, last bag, the big yellow bag. See if I can't make a little bit of space here and a little bit of space there. You can also see that I changed the backdrop. Well, not the backdrop, the build top. This is just cardstock that I put on the same table. It's just basically glorified cardboard that looks nicer than regular cardboard. I don't know how else to describe it. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna open this yellow for now. I don't think I'm gonna be using it. According to this first step, I'm not gonna be needing it. So here we go. All right, so I need to make 4 little, I think these are the, oh, here we go. I don't want to block the build too much. These are the 4, I think, sort of cautionary signs. This is for people that are walking by and it's like, don't go here, you might get a rock landing on your head or something. I think that's what they're for anyways. Oh, here we go. I'm already starting to lose pieces. The beginning of the build is always like really intense because you are constantly trying to sift through all the different parts that are sort of resting around here. And here we go. All right. So who wants to take bets? Do you think this set from eBay actually has 100% of the parts? I'm already dropping them on the ground. Here we go. Okay. I think they do. The guy did say that he was missing those 2 minifigs. He didn't like lie about it or something. So chances are this does have all of the pieces, but you never know. Some people, man. All right, here we go. So these are the little cautionary things. I might as well put the minifig in the shot as well if you guys want to see that guy. He's there in the corner. All right, and okay. I like the color-coded idea of the bags, but I think I prefer organizing by size. I think that actually looks a little bit nicer. All right, so we got these things. Moving on, down. Okay, now I need to build 2 of these bad boys. Okay, I do need the yellow pieces, but not too much. Okay, how many of these parts? All right. If I'm building 2 of them. Okay, yeah, a lot of the same pieces. So these, once again, are more cautionary things. These are, all the little accessories have to get built first before the big thing. That's a pretty standard order of operation, I guess, if you could call it anything, for set building. So I need 4 of those guys. Come on, this is color-coded. I should be able to find them all. Assuming, of course, he included all the parts. Yeah. They're around here. Oh, found 3. Come on, buddy. I should double organize them. I should organize them in color and size, shouldn't I? All right. Hey guys, we do have in the comment section, try to keep things at least a little bit I know I can't force you guys to say and do whatever, but try to keep the comment section at least a little bit civil. This is Lego after all. We can have this all inclusive, I say. All inclusive, I say. All right. I don't want to take all these yellow parts out because I know I'm not going to need most of them until a bit later. So, come on. Let me just find the part I'm looking for. These are not the parts you're looking for. The drone. Okay, tallest set we've measured in our studio. I think it's the Disney Castle. I'm pretty sure the Disney Castle is the tallest set in our studio, and I'm sure it's probably one of the tallest sets just around. Heck, I'm looking for these parts. I'm gonna switch. I should get used to changing up these whatchamacallums. I should get used to changing the cameras a bit more. Don't you think? I think I should. All right, I am looking for this part. 2 parts. It's a big piece. I shouldn't be looking for it for that long. I do not know. Come on, just appear. Know what it is. Come on, eBay. Oh, Uno. And oh man, there we go. Dose. Got it. Oh wait, no, but he still has more. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm dumping out the yellow, but I'm gonna dump them out in the corner. It is just too, there's just so much to sift through in one little bag. Okay. Yeah, 700 parts, 700 big parts on this table. It's a big table, but it's not big enough apparently. Need to get some of these tile pieces. Okay, they're all separated out. Man, it's really not. Oh, I found one. Bam. And I found another one. Hopefully, this is the same one that doesn't need a sticker for it. Oh, and he's got a little triangle too. I'm looking for these little triangle bits. Oh, he's got the stickers. Okay, we're coming. We're getting there. And bam. Okay, there's probably one of these that has a sticker. I'm gonna just check one more time through. And if I find it later, I'll put it on. I feel like that's a good system to do. And all right, let me switch back to camera Uno. Okay, here we go. We got, I think, enough of them at least. Alrighty. Now, it's actually kind of a nice little setup for these. Hold on, let's see if I can't build it towards you guys. Bam. Merry Christmas to you too. Here we go. Okay. You know, it was funny. I had a little gift exchange with my roommates last night, and I almost didn't have my gift ready. I was freaking out yesterday. Have you ever done that? I like ordered a thing online we're doing like a Secret Santa thing, and then the order got lost in the mail, kind of to my own negligence. I didn't I put in the wrong, well, totally to my own negligence is actually the more appropriate way to say it. I put in the wrong address, if you can believe it. I didn't mean to. I mean, I honestly thought I'd fixed it, but I guess the address was still wrong in the Amazon thing, so it sent it to the wrong place. And then I called up the guys. I was like, "Hey, I need that gift. It's being sent to a friend of mine for a certain day. We're all doing the exchange." And then they were like freaking out, or I was freaking out, and they said that they might be able to get it to me on that day. They were not sure. They didn't like guarantee it. And then not last minute, but like that afternoon before the gift exchange, it actually arrived. So I was freaking out. But, ooh, nice. Okay, here we go. So you guys see what the next thing is I'm building? Bam! The most important thing, not only on a construction site, but probably in any job that you work at. You need You need to be able to go to the bathroom. That's just basic human nature. Okay. What's a good place to put this? Okay, that actually, okay, this is a good spot, right? Happy Christmas. All right. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, wait, I'm just grabbing blue pieces before I even look at the manual. I was like, oh, this is probably necessary. Okay, here we go. I'm looking forward to this pile of parts to being half the size, because then I can just find them so much faster. The beginning of a build is always just like, parts, parts, parts. I'm wondering, when I start off a build, do you think I should have the set already opened and have the parts kind of like sitting there and ready to go, if you know what I mean? Like, should I have all the parts out and organized and ready, so at least like when I start building and I'm talking to you guys, I'm not like fumbling around and looking for them? Because that's just what's going through my head right now, like setting up this live stream, just like, oh man, I wish I wasn't just like searching for pieces so much, you know? Oh, this is kind of interesting. You know, have you noticed, guys, that the manual here doesn't give you a part count in the beginning of each step? It just like, it's just there. It just shows you the picture, and you just have to know which pieces they put in and which ones you still have to wait for. Oh, here we go, building the toilet. This is the most important part of any job site. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, this is actually not a bad build for a toilet. I think it's better than some of the more recent ones. I guess it all depends on what kind of scale you want to build at. But the one that they've got going on right now, okay. Now he's got all the colors separated out, but then also there was a bag that had miscellaneous parts, which makes it a little bit harder to guess as to where that piece might be hiding. Come on, Bullhorn. Where did you go? Where is that Bullhorn piece? It's a gray one. I might actually... Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. This is a battery piece. This is like an old battery. It's like super heavy. Sorry, I just discovered that. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Oh, here we go. Is the Bullhorn piece dark gray? Is that... Oh, man. I think it was dark gray. It just looks... The dark gray and gray look so similar in this that it's really hard to tell the difference. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me just look at one. Yeah, the dark gray and gray look really, really similar. That's why I didn't know. I was looking for it in the light gray. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, these older manuals, they're like, you get used to seeing stuff in a certain way, and then the older manuals will look at you and they'll be like, nah, that's not how it works. Okay, yeah, and then this is definitely light gray. Interesting. Oh, wow. Wow. How big was the set? The set from last stream? Oh, wait, hold on. How big was this set? The set right now I'm building is 721 pieces, I believe. And I'm looking for just one certain kind of part. This is a cool part that I'm looking for if I can find it. It's a piece, yeah, it's a piece you don't really, why am I always showing it to that camera? It's a piece that you don't really see that often. Look at that thing. It's kind of a nice part, actually. And I need a stud. I need a single gray stud. Okay, this thing was, organizing by color is not my favorite way to go, guys. Definitely not. I think it could be a lot more efficient. Oh, wow, okay, here's the stud. All right, bam and bam. This is a weird setup for a build. Wow, it just like popped right out. Okay. Nice. Here we go. Now let's get some real blue pieces in there. I think this is going to be five of them. Here we go. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it goes forward, just in the corner. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, there's the next step. building this one now. I'm trying to stay on top of the steps changing as much as I can, but but it's a little hard to pay attention to switching the steps and then keeping this in the shot, and oh yeah, see, keeping this in the shot and then still having, okay, here we go. Wow. Nice. I think this is just a little bit higher than the rest. Here it is. A Lego porta potty. How often do you see? I like that the interior. Isn't that cool? Here, let me angle it like that. It's actually kind of a, I mean, it's just well made, I think. Okay, and then I need these 4 nice tall pieces. I think part of the reason why this set is so expensive on eBay, aside from the fact that you know, it's this nice old retired set that I think people really like, they really appreciate the way it was made. There's a lot of parts in here that Lego just doesn't make anymore either. Like, so many of these are extremely uncommon pieces now. That sort of inverted 3x1x3 thing that I just showed off. And some of these, yeah, some of these taller pieces and stuff, yeah, I have a feeling some of these pieces are just not common at all. So here we go. Oh, yeah, like this window piece, this is not common. This is cool, I like this. It's like a train piece. Why am I not, okay, get that in the shot. How the heck? Yeah, I haven't even used this piece before. Oh, interesting. Uh-huh. Wait a second. Is this the right piece that I grabbed? It is. Oh yeah, no it is. No, it isn't. What the heck? Hold on. Let's see what other window piece. Oh, no, I grabbed the wrong window piece. Okay, whew. I thought I was just, there we go. Yeah, these are like, they're so unrecognizable that you can't even like see what's being built. But anyways, yeah, that one, this whole door and window, it's like a whole other realm of Lego. It's a whole other generation, really. Interesting. I don't think they usually have windows on porta potty doors, do they? When's the last time you've seen a window on a porta potty door? Maybe it's just another generation, but I doubt it. I think that's just a creative liberty, and it doesn't really make a ton of sense, if you ask me. Favorite Lego set? Oh man, I really do wish I had that. I'd made that common questions list earlier, but favorite Lego set of all time? Do not have a favorite Lego set of all time. It's probably one of the Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series sets, though. Not the Tidarium that's behind me, but the Slave One. I mean, that's such a not, I don't, you can't even say cliched, but it's a very sort of like obvious answer. I think it's an easy out, but come on, man, the Slave One. They did a good job on it too. It's not just the fact that the Slave One Ultimate Collector Series set is just an awesome set, and it's an awesome idea, and I think they also knew that it was going to be super popular, highly scrutinized, and they made sure to have this thing look like super good. Now, what's interesting is the set was supposed to come with a sticker, and I haven't seen a pile of stickers in any of the bags. So I think this used set from eBay, here we go. This here is supposed to be a sticker there, you can see on the manual. Bang! Don't have no sticker, unless there's another blue door, which there totally isn't. So far we're missing 2 minifigs, which the seller told us we were missing 2 minifigs, but we are missing a sticker now. So, alright. That's the first of hopefully not many mini errors. It's still not a part that's missing, so this is nice. And our worker, it shows in the manual that I'm shooting this thing off everywhere. Shows that he gets himself a little bit of TP, which is more than necessary. Yep. All right, might as well put him in. I like this. You can take the Actually, no. Taking the roof off doesn't really help that much getting a minifig in and out because this brace in here. Oh, and then the brace holds the door open. Okay, yeah. This set was not designed quite as nicely for easy access like some of the more recent sets, but you can put a minifigure in there. And this is the one minifig that actually came in the set, so it looks like we've just got a guy using the toilet. And other than that, all the machinery can't be operated. We just got our guy in the... Oh, that's too bad. Okay, anyways. What am I doing? Let's move on. All right, yeah, this is the tool... Maybe it's the tool shack. I thought it was like the foreman's shack or something like that, where the boss stays and he does the paperwork. But it's got some tools on it. It might be both. It might be like tool shed and foreman's spot, if you could call it that. All right. So this is out, and here we go. This is in. All right, let's do this. Dang it, man. I should make a little dot here or something, like a little puncture in the I need to know this is a center point, roughly. Can you do a review Star Wars First Order Transporter? We did a review on the Star Wars First Order Transporter forever ago. All the Star Wars sets that are out right now, I think we've done reviews for. Aside from some of those like super early ones, some people are getting like early access to sets and stuff, which we don't have. There's a few of those 2017 sets that some people are getting right now. We're gonna get those, I think, just normally when other people get them. But when those come out, yeah, we will have just about all the Star Wars sets that have come out in the last like 2 years reviewed, which I'm looking forward to. We got okay. What do I think of Lepin fake Lego? Well, I don't know. Lepin, I mean, what do? They basically just take the designs of what's going on with Lego, or they take the designs of other Lego creators for those that don't know who Lepin is, that's the company based in China that basically their entire company is based on recreating fake... Oh man, this is like hard to keep everything in the shot. Somebody asked me what I think of that company Lepin, the Chinese company that basically is only a toy company because they take Lego bricks and Lego sets specifically, because Lego I don't think has the license on the actual brick, like making an interlocking toy brick. Like that's not a thing that Lego can't like stop people from making other versions of it. But what Lepin does is they just make pretty much exactly what Lego is, and then they take the exact same sets. And the main thing that always kind of bugs me about it, one of the main things that always bugs me about it is that not only is it like kind of a blatant ripoff, but they don't even like try to hide it. They use the exact same. Oh, this is also a washroom. Interesting. I thought this was going to be like there's going to be a desk in here, but Lepin like doesn't try to hide it. They'll like use the exact same Photoshop art. Like they'll use the same cover as what is like the Technic Porsche or the Disney Castle. I don't know if they did the Disney Castle. They probably did. They'll take the exact same artwork, and it's like, you guys can't even make up your own fake box cover. Like, first of all, that's super sleazy, but at the same time, it's like, it makes me really not trust how good quality the parts are, because you look at it and you're like, oh, that looks like a really good knockoff, and then you're like, wait a second, that's actually just the exact same Lego picture that we were looking at before. So, I think it's kind of... It just doesn't, like, it makes me really just not trust, like, what's going on with their products. I would, for, like, sort of a case study, like to build a Lego a Lepin set and just see what the fuss is about. I know somebody recently was asking me to do the Lepin Porsche, the knockoff version of Lego's gigantic Technic Porsche, which was a huge, difficult thing to build in Lego. If I wanted to do maybe a Lepin review, I wouldn't choose that one because it just would take forever to build. But I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I'm ever going to do a Lepin review. I would like to see a Lepin set. I've never actually seen a Lepin set in the flesh. So it's kind of hard for me to knock it in terms of quality because I've never seen it. But it's just so suspicious that that they make their sets like they use the exact same art pictures from the actual Lego sets. And you're like, all right, well, obviously it doesn't look the same, or it doesn't look nearly as good if you can't even take like a decent picture of your own thing that you made. You still have to use Lego's knockoff. You have to use the knockoff picture for Lego. So I don't know. That's my opinion on Lepin. You know, at the very least, they could use their own pictures of a knockoff version of Lego, just so people could see what their actual product looked like, as opposed to just what Lego products look like. You know, because that's sort of, it's not just insult. It is insult on top of injury. I don't know. There's just not a fan of the Lepin. What are these guys? Oh yeah, Brick Builder does do really cool time-lapse stuff. Man, he must have like, Brick Builder must be like more than one person, I'm guessing, because he's got such cool stuff going on for his builds. But man, I just look at it in terms of production time for me, like here in the studio, I'm like, dude, that must take so much time to make. I mean, we have Mike here who helps out a lot, but like, whew, these guys must be working. Crazy hours to get out all those Lego builds. Granted, I'm sure they've got a pretty good time schedule set up. They're probably very efficient. But yeah, Brick Builder's got some awesome time-lapse stuff going on. And it was right there. I could have sworn I saw that second one of these. I need another one of these ones. It was right, I swear. Oh, here we go. Kidding. All right. Bang. All right, so what it looks like, before I close this whole thing off, there's another, okay, so we've got ourselves another sink. So, well, not another, the only sink. So maybe this is where, why am I not able to, okay. So this is where you go to wash your hands right after you use the porta potty. So you go straight from the porta potty to here. I think that is a green towel, or maybe some soap. I think it's a green towel that's like on the edge. And then, interestingly enough, though, like right next to... Why am I just... Everything's mirror imaged for me, so I have to, like... My brain has to wrap around this. And then this spot here is... it's a couple of, like, safes, vaults or something. And inside, well, at least inside this top one... Sorry, here we go. That's a briefcase. So, this is a very low budget, or just very kind of... I don't know. You got a sink, and then you've got what? Your paperwork? Is this where you keep track of everybody's time cards and stuff? Like, and that's it. It's just, you got a place to use the bathroom, place to wash your hands, and then time cards or something. Who knows? It's just a briefcase. I do like the outside of what this is looking like, though. I do like the way it's looking. And here we go. It's interesting. It's probably not the most comfortable place to do on-site work, but it's usable, as they say. It's usable. You can get it done. Favorite Lego set? Yeah, see? Okay, next stream, guys, I promise I'm going to have a frequently asked questions list at the bottom of the description. I could type it in now, but, I mean, I'm already building. But next time I'm going to have a frequently asked questions list, because... I feel like I'm just getting a ton of the same questions over and over and over again. And I mean, like, there's no point in you guys not knowing. Like, if you guys want to have a question, I can answer it. I'll try to answer it. But at the same time, here we go. Might as well put that up there so some of you guys can just check the list instead. Be easier for everyone. Here we go. Rounding off the top here. It's so interesting that they don't give you a part count at the beginning of each step. It's like, here we go. See if I can't get this piece on. Yeah, and they don't make the interior quite as easily accessible, which I think is just a fraction. Remember, if you're tuning in recently, this is a set that was built back in 2006. This is not a set that came out with the most recent wave, and it's not a set that came out with last year's wave. This is a 2006 set. It is 10 years old. It's a decade old now. And we bought it off of eBay. So some of these used parts might, I don't know, might not totally pan out. Or I didn't mean not pan out. They might not actually be here. Not all of them actually be here. Oh, wow. And then this part here isn't even connected. Yeah, it's interesting. Lego, yeah, this is a piece. Putting it in here, this wall is still super loose. And normally, modern designs now, when they start putting on that extra layer, they like to harden it up and keep it solid. But they kind of skip, so this is still kind of loose. I'm sure it'll solidify with the next layer. But yeah, that's just another point, another thing that a modern set or a contemporary Lego set wouldn't have a structural instability at this point. I don't believe it would. Well, part of me knows that like that other 1x4 gray piece is like still in this pile somewhere, but I know I've got 1x4 gray pieces just down there, and I'm just so tempted to grab it instead of look for it a little bit longer. I mean, should I? Okay, I'm gonna give myself a countdown. Let me do this. Let me go back to here. Do this. Bow. All right. And okay, you know what? I'm grabbing that 1x4 gray. I'm not saying that the guy whoever we bought this from did not include that piece. I just got tired of looking for it. If we've got an extra 1x4 gray at the end of the build, I'll know that it was there the whole time. Okay. But yes, it's just so tempting if you've got some of the parts right there ready for you. Why not? Why not make it? Gosh, this thing is such a... Okay, here we go. Can you see the next step? Hope this part is, well, this is the last step. This is the last page for the little manual, which means, wait a second. Okay, yeah, no, it is the last step. I thought the page was ripped off or something. The pages are falling off for the other manual a little bit, so I'm gonna have to be super careful moving through that next build and not accidentally messing around. Here we go. Why am I not... There we go. So many little dark grays. For some reason this dark gray here looks a lot easier to see in the manual than it did earlier. I swear earlier it was almost... You almost couldn't see it at all. I do know that up until not that long ago, some of these manuals, when you were looking at Technic pins and you were looking at black pieces, that like the black Lego brick would look really dark gray, and then you would put it next to a black Technic pin and it would look like actually black in the manual, and it was really confusing because it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't make any sense. Fortunately, recently Lego's gotten a lot better, just being like nice and, I don't know, not like obvious, but just easier to follow. But yeah, some of these things are definitely a little funky looking. Now we're pretty much there. I mean, okay, so this is what the easy access thing looks like. It's actually not too bad. It's kind of deep, so getting a minifigure in and out isn't the greatest. I don't know. It's not bad, but it works pretty well. You can push that little door open. I could show him with the other minifig, but he's still in the John. Don't want to disturb him. I'm sure he's still cleaning up. Okay. Oh wait, here's that 1x4 I was looking for. Look, it was right here. That one that I said was missing. Okay. Anyway, let's get these last parts here, and then I think the last step for manual Uno is right schmer. It's on the back of the manual, and you can see it's like taped on. The back of the manual is ripped off, and the guy like taped it back on. This is old school manual. And it looks like we just put a little roof piece on here, just a flat plate, and one of those connectors. Schmer. Oh, actually goes this way. Okay, there we go. We've got ourselves a porta potty. We got ourselves the little washroom and supply closet. I guess this is where you'd actually put. Actually, technically, this is actually the last step. I almost skipped it. There should be a shovel. I saw the shovel earlier. I know it's here. Here it is. Okay. And the shovel. The shoveler. Okay. So there we go. So porta potty, this thing, and then we also got this crossing bit. Gosh, okay, we got these 2 little crossing pieces and a couple of little cautionary signs. Now that is everything for manual Uno, plus the minifigs, but we're missing 2 of the minifigs. This is a used set. We didn't get 2 of them. But we're moving that out, and now it's gonna be time. Let's actually change it up to this shot. Ooh, here we go. Moving this up and at 'em. Moving that out. And we are grabbing, oop, here we go. Okay, so this is the manual. This is the new one. Not the new one, the bigger one, I should say. Now I'm gonna try. Now, if you look at it here, like you see the manual, and then you see the rest of the manual. It's not connected. The first page and the last page are not connected, so going through the first couple of steps might be a little bit funky. And I've got this thing set up on another rig and like a little bit of cloth, because if this is facing you right on, you're gonna see a bunch of reflection. See that? And if I have it just up on this little bit here, bam! Not nearly as much light reflection, so you can actually kind of see what's going on with the steps. So I'm gonna move these parts out. All right. Move them out here so I'm not blocking off too much. And let me switch it back to... Heyo. Okay, now let me switch it back to here. All right. And here we go. The wrong way is old. Okay. Stat the crane. Okay, let's start the crane. Let's do it. And you know, I'm gonna start the crane. So this is the center point. I'm gonna stand up for uno secundo, and I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. See if I can't get that shot looking a little bit nicer. You might be able to see a little bit of the... How does that look? A little bit wider. Yeah? You can see a bit more. You can see how cluttered this is. Okay, so this is kind of the center shot right here. I should move some stuff out. Move this back a bit. I am kind of like leaning over in this shot. But, all right, here we go. Okay, so you can see that. We're good? Okay. I know you guys have a lot of questions, and I'm sorry if I'm just constantly focusing on the build. I do like to answer questions, but at the same time, that first stream went on so long, and I really felt like I could have built the set a little bit faster if I wasn't constantly looking up at the screen, just being like, yeah. So, if you might have noticed, I'm not answering quite as many questions. Oh yes, some of us watch the... Oh yeah, somebody's answering his brick. I think that might be my brother or somebody. If anybody's typing on Brick Vault for this, it's not me. It's not moi. As you can tell, why am I bothering to explain that? All right, here we go. Yes, this is for those tuning in again. Once again, I'm building one big, massive crane set. It's called Crane Build. Building Crane, sorry. 2006 set. I don't know when you can start calling Lego sets vintage sets. I don't even know if that's like a term. But it is 10 years old. It is a decade old. This is a Lego set, this manual that we're using. And a lot of the parts that are here are parts that you just can't get anymore, really. Some of them are super basic. I mean, still, they're still very common, but a lot of these parts I don't think you can get anymore. Not a lot, just a handful, but that is part of it. Right now we're doing the stand, I believe. I think it showed me that as a graphic in the beginning, and I might have skipped through it, but we are building the stand. Okay, we need four of those guys. Okay, see if I can't get it all in the shot. Okay, there's 3, and I have a feeling it's just the last one somewhere. Ooh. All right, I am gonna do one thing right now, and that is take a quick water break. Oh yes. All right, I'm going to answer a question or two. All right. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to answer questions for like 2 minutes or until I feel like building more. I think my brother's writing in the comment section sometimes. I don't know. He's probably just monitoring it every now and then. Yeah, the set did come out before you. Wow. Yeah. 2006. What was going on back in 2006? I think I was in high school when the set came out. Do I look blue? Somebody said I look blue? My favorite theme. Okay, we've been through this before. This is actually, my favorite theme is city. This is something I do want to put in the frequently asked questions list, but yes, favorite theme is definitely city. We're building a giant Lego city, but I think more than that, city is just kind of like the bread and butter of what Lego was kind of about in the beginning. It was sort of like, you know, you can build anything you want, but like they were building Lego system, I think, was like the first really big theme that was working well for them. And yeah, it was all about building up your city. The Lego City system stuff in the very beginning was very different. They had full molds for like little plastic trees and like very kind of cookie cut sort of houses and things like that. But since then, they've taken the city term of city and changed it so much. You know, you've got your deep sea diver city stuff. There's volcano science exploration city theme for a season, because why not? The new one that's going to be coming out for 2017 is City Jungle, I think, right? I don't think that's a jungle theme. I think that's a subset of city. And I mean, so the cool thing about city is just like they kind of just take any fun, semi-simple concept that isn't going to be some crazy big storyline like Ninjago or Nexo Knights or something, and they just have fun with city, just like kind of fun, normal things that are going on within the Lego universe, and that's why I like city so much. And this is sort of like a nice, classic bread and butter crane set that they just don't make anymore. And so that's all I got to say about that. I think I'm good with my water. I think I'm gonna switch it back to. I gotta like click between the streaming service and what's going on in YouTube as well, because there's so many different things to click and keep track of. And I know there's another one of these corner pieces. Oh man, wondering if there's got to be another one of these corner pieces. Oh, found it. As soon as you start to lose hope, it shows up. All right, here we go. Let's get one of these corner pieces together. Bam. Let's get another one of these. Man, it was funny. Last build, I wasn't counting out the parts for each step, and I felt like I was missing pieces. And so this time, I told myself I was going to count out the parts before each step here. And then what ends up happening? This is a 2006 set, and they don't even give you a part count. So I can't actually do what I was planning out on doing for that. But let's get this snapped up. All right. And nice big net track down here. Okay, here we go. Big base. I hope this crane is going to be super tall. If you saw that actual size picture in the beginning, this is going to be I think when it's finished, it's going to be the tallest thing in our city. Until, I don't know, we build the Ghostbusters HQ set or something. So what I'm afraid of is it's an older set. I really hope this thing doesn't fall over. I hope this base that we're building right now is super solid, because it's going to have to be. Does it stick out that much? All right. Okay, we have to build... Ooh, I'm building 4 of these. Okay, hold on. Building Quattro. These are the legs that are going to come out. So let me just... Here, let me move this out of the way for a second. All right. It is leg time. All right. And... Come on. Come on. Dang it. Where's that piece? It's only a really big yellow 2x6 or 2x6, yeah. Oh, here it is, right in front of my face, right in front of my face. Okay. And then a bunch of these. Okay, here we go. I need to make 6 of those. Right? Did I put them on right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, interestingly enough, this didn't come with a brick separator also. I don't know if that was a part that might have been missing from the original thing, but a 721-piece set, 2006, didn't come with a brick separator. I don't think they came standard in larger sets back then, which they do now. Brick separators come standard in any sets that I think are around 500 pieces. I think you can get a brick separator in a set that isn't quite 500, but pretty much anything that's been coming out in the last like several years, yeah, if you got a 500 piece or more set, you'd get yourself a brick separator. Not the case here, because I was just looking at this and I was like, oh man, I hope I fit this plate on right, because if it was too far forward or back, I would need a separator. And then I looked around, no separator to be seen. Interesting. So that's something that I just noticed that I found interesting. Older sets, no separators. Bang. All right. And somebody has 2 versions of this set. Wow. 2 versions of the set. Is the crane solid? If this I see Train TV on the chat that says that they have 2 versions of the set. Oh, wait a second. These all need to be over. Okay. I'm smart. Okay. Let's get these feet done. There's 2 versions of this set. I just want to make sure. I hope this set is like really solid. I don't want this to be like a big wobbly crane sitting in the middle of the city. And so every time I bump the table, which I do all of the time, I bump the city tables all the time. I'm not knocking over a giant crane and making a huge mess with a rebuild and stuff. I mean, granted, I guess this is something that could easily be reinforced if you wanted to take the time to do that. But I don't want to have to take the time to do that, if that makes sense. All right, here we go. We're building out. This looks, these are 4 legs that are building out towards from the base. And if that's the case, from the base, yeah, it should be pretty solid. I'm hoping. Too much nostalgia with this set. Is this nostalgia overload for some people? It's 2006. Yeah, they really don't make these sets. Like, when I saw this a couple days ago, I was like, what? Like, how is this even... It's crazy how much nostalgia goes for on eBay, though. I'll tell you that much. These parts are not easy to come by. Are they going to do another crane? I don't know. It'd be kind of nice if they did. Okay, here we go. Looks like we got this little L piece. Need to do that another 3 times. So many little mini techniques. Mini techniques? I have 3 crane sets. Now I feel like people are just pulling my leg. All right. Here we go. Do I think the Ghostbusters headquarters is worth it? Good question. We've had that box. For those that have been tuning into the channel for a while, we've had. I think we bought it when it came out, and like we didn't build it like right off the bat, and then we got caught up doing a bunch of other stuff, and the set is still here in the studio, the Ghostbusters Firehouse headquarters. And I was gonna build it. I want to build it for like a stream, but like 4,000 plus pieces. Let's be honest, it'll be a 12-hour stream. 12 hours, not 12 minutes. I mean, like it's gonna be something that, like, if somebody was to try to tune in for the whole thing, I mean, it's gonna be hard to try to stream. Like, honestly, who can build Lego for 12 hours straight? I mean, you can, but at a certain point, it's like you gotta, sit back. Like, your eyes are gonna be all blurry. Like, I don't know. I want to do it, and we will do it. I just don't know if I want to do it for a stream and do it all in one day, because I don't want it to feel like a chore. But is it worth it? Can't answer the question until we build it. I hope it's worth it. I really hope it's worth it. I mean, It's a huge set. It's awesome. It looks like they put a lot of time and effort into it. And here we go. All right. So we're getting these L shapes done in. Okay, and where does it look like it's going to go in like this? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say. Okay. And I'm gonna fit it in like this. Looks pretty straightforward. All right. Just want to make sure that those L's are put in correctly. Correctly. Why does that sound weird? Okay, so I'm hearing it's a fun build. That's what I'm hoping for the Ghostbusters set, the Ghostbusters HQ set. It should be a fun build. I know there's like a lot of Easter eggs and stuff. I'm very familiar with like the first movie, and I know a lot of people like to kind of make fun of the second movie, but I liked the second movie too. I'm talking about the original Ghostbusters. I haven't seen the latest one, but I want to see what it's all about. Okay, wait a second. Did I skip that? No. Wait, no, I didn't. Why is it? Okay, I guess this just appeared like that. Okay. Here we go. So this piece right there. This is what's really enforcing, or reinforcing, I should say, keeping these nice big Technic pieces from popping out. This nice big 4x4 plate on the top of all these things here. This is an enforcer piece, or I don't know what they call it. There's probably a term for it. I'm not familiar with a lot of the lingo. I know a lot of people like to know. I am familiar with a bit of it, but yeah, this piece is definitely adding a lot of structural stability to this area. This is what's going to make it a lot more stable. Okay, yeah, put those pins in. That makes sense. Okay, and here we go. Here, actually, no, that was actually kind of a good spot. All right, let's get this going. I'm assuming that's how it goes. I haven't actually checked. Okay. Swing. Okay. There's something stuck. Okay, there we go. Dun da da da. Bum bum. Okay. My favorite movie. This I was considering putting on the frequently asked question list. I see this question all the time. Favorite movie, guys. What's your favorite movie? How about you guys say your favorite movies, and then I'll say mine. I said it last stream, but I mean it's a 5-hour stream, so like chances are everyone missed it. Most people missed it. But I'm a big fan of like those 90s blockbuster movies. I'm not one of those like 90s nostalgia people so much, but I really do like those 90s blockbuster films. You know, like Independence Day, like the original was great, and there's just like a few of those films that came out were just like they're fun. They're, you know, written well enough, but like they had like really good sort of like characters and everything. I always just like them a lot. So those are some of my favorite ones. Captain America: Civil War, favorite film? Interesting. I did like the Civil War. I liked Civil War better than most of the Marvel movies. It was probably one of the better ones. Here we go. Looks like we're just putting in a lot of Technic pins, reinforcing this thing. Remember, this thing's got to be ready for a Godzilla attack. Terminator Genesis. Oh, Terminator 2. Wait a second. That's a classic. That was 90s, right? It was. Anyways, it was a great blockbuster, that's for sure. Big Lebowski. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got some Coen brothers in there. You know, I just rewatched Oh Brother, Where Art Thou the other night. Gosh, that movie's still so good. Oh, it's still so good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I know I'm like, I want to keep the manual in the shot here, but my parts keep sliding underneath it, so I've got to like lift it up every time now. Okay, Dark Knight, Deadpool, Rogue One, of course. That's probably going to be a lot of new favorites. I know that's going to be a lot of new, just like favorite of the Star Wars franchise films for a lot of people. I mean, I don't want to be too much of a nostalgia critic. I don't know if Rogue One will become my favorite. I don't even know if it's possible, even if they make the best Star Wars new movies, like Disney ends up producing like some of the best Star Wars movies ever. Just, like, I hate saying it, but it's like almost like in our, like my generation, I'm just blaming it on that. But I, I think like the original films are always like, you can't top them. Like, you could make the like they could be better in every way. Where you couldn't even argue against it. You'd be like, yep, it was shot better, it was filmed better, it was written better, the action was better, the pacing was better, the blah 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 was better, and I'll be like, yep, still like the original more. Still like episode 4, 5, and 6 more. Like, I don't know. I feel that way. That's just the way I'm gonna feel no matter what. Star Wars Rogue One was dope. There we go. Close Encounters. Oh, we had Toy Story up there. The original Toy Story. I heard they're making Toy Story 4. I hope that's not the case. I felt like they just got it so good that the ending of the third one. It was just one of those rare moments where they surprisingly didn't do a terrible job for like a trilogy money-making Pixar movie, and they did such a good job, and I was like, and then I heard that they're making Toy Story 4. And it feels like that feels so unnecessary, but we'll see. Yes, my brother is level cap. We've said this on the channel a bunch of times. Level cap. I never call him level cap, because who would call their brother or sibling what their username is? That'd be super weird. Hey, level cap. I've only known you as not level cap your whole life. But yes, level cap is my brother, and he's in the studio all the time. He doesn't do as many episodes. He might actually be doing some more in the near future. But yeah, no, he's constantly in the studio. In fact, he the city actually changed up quite a lot the other day. He came in and just like, I want it. The great thing about a modular city that we've got going on in the back room is if you come in and you're like, I think I want the whole city to look different now. You can kind of just do that. I mean, it'll take time, but it won't take nearly as much time as... Oh, cool. Hold on. Wait a second. Check out this step. Bang. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this cheese wedge piece. Not cheese wedge. Look at this. When do you see these parts? Was this like the only set that these big yellow bits came out? Look at that. That's crazy. I don't know. It's not crazy. It's just... This is a part that I don't think is very common at all. So here we go. Let's get them in there. This is really setting up the base now. It's all about that base. Okay, never mind. Pirates of the Caribbean. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. You know what? That's a movie I need to rewatch. I remember really enjoying it and being really like freaked out the first time. Princess Bride. Here we go. We're getting some good stuff. I can relate to all of these. All right, watching from Portugal. This is I think one of the coolest things about doing these live streams is you don't get just like, oh, there's a bunch of people from America watching. You get, it's like last time when people were shouting out from all over, it was just like, wow, like Lego like enthusiast. I mean, like they're everywhere. Like it's such a universal thing to be into. And so he's like, hey, we're from Kenya, or we're from, I don't know, pretty much name any European country. Lots of people from South America and stuff. I don't know. It was just really cool. But are we still on the, Airplane. You know, I was quoting Airplane last night when my roommates were, they were like, that sounds so familiar. But what is it from? I don't know. You ever do that where you just kind of talk in movie quotes randomly, or you think of a proper movie quote for a social situation that's like not really appropriate, but it just made sense at the time and you can't not say it, and then you just blurt it out and then you look like an idiot? That's me. Okay. What are we doing? There's 2 more of these things. I know there are. There's 1 more of these things. I know there are. It's gotta be. Dang it, I don't know where I put them in the studio, these things. They're so tiny. Come on. I know you're here. I know you're in there. Oh, there we go. Watching from Germany. All right. Here we go. Okay. So that's in there. Setting up some tools down below. Keep the heavy machinery down below and not the... Okay, so we've got this one. And then we've got a nice little ladder that's going to come in down there. Yeah, sure, why not? Here we go. Get some tools. Got ourselves a pickaxe and a power drill. This is actually starting to remind me, I saw this like Discovery Channel thing where the guys that work up on these gigantic towers, these gigantic like electrical towers or radio towers, I'm not sure, these huge towers out usually in the middle of like flatlands in the States. Oh, here we go. I'm making up some banisters, some railing. Where the heck? Is that the piece that they... Okay, they did. But what they do is like they've got all these tools strapped to the sides of them, like on their belts, and they've got the radio signal set to a certain frequency, and it's like if they're on the top of this tower and they drop one of their hammers, the people down below have like 20 seconds or something to get out of the way. And then when the hammer is falling for like 20 seconds on top of this gigantic tower, when it hits the ground, it'll like smash through like a car rooftop or something. It's just like the most insane amount of force is following this hammer. And so like these guys have to have a special system in case they drop something, because if it hits somebody, it'll just like go through your, you'll be done. That'll be it. And so, yeah, it's like the guys that are on the top, maybe not these cranes. Maybe these cranes aren't quite tall enough, but like, yeah, pretty nuts system to think about. You have to have like a special like dropping hammer call or something on your radio, and so your radio always has to be on in case a gigantic piece of metal falling at like the most insane speeds doesn't accidentally like smash into the ground. Less talking, more building. Couldn't agree more. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hold on. Watching from Bricksburg? Oh, hey, what do you know? Oh, that'd be kind of fun to do a live build during like a brick convention or something. There's a few down here in Southern California. I'm not sure if there's one that's soon. Where is that last? It's always the last one. Here we go. Let me do one thing. Let me do one thing here. Na. Okay. And oh, here we go. Found it. Okay. And got the safety sidings coming in. These big yellow pieces like bow in when you're pushing them down. There's nothing underneath that supports them that well. So they're cool pieces, but I feel like there should have been just a little bit more underneath. Here we go. And there we go. Ooh, I might have to start zooming the camera out for this next step. Let's check out this next step. Look how much taller this thing gets now. Sorry, this is, I don't know. Let me see if I can't switch this down a little bit. It looks a little funny, but these big Technic pieces here coming in. All right, I have to build 4 of these things. Here we go. Let's get it all in there. This is so cool. All right. This is... I didn't look it up beforehand. I should have looked this up. Oh, it's kind of a bent piece. What the... Look at that thing. It's like bowed. I don't know if you can see it that well. That is crooked. That's straight crooked right there. Straight crooked. Okay. I can't see this. Okay, yeah. I'm building the parts here. Trying to build everything on camera. Not as intuitive as I would have liked. Maybe I need to minimize the window like me in the corner. You might be able to see it a little bit better. But here we go. Yeah, this is going to be, I think, no, I should have looked this up beforehand, but I think this is going to be one of the tallest Lego sets in, I think it's one of the tallest Lego sets that's ever been made. I don't know. I'm just based on my recent experience with the sets that have been coming out. Because I know Disney Castle behind me is like one of the biggest ones. And this isn't going to be much smaller, but I just need to check out and see. Maybe they made a ton of sets that are like almost all the biggest sets in the world in terms of height. But I need to check that out afterwards, because I have a feeling when this crane is done, yeah, it's going to be one of the tallest Lego sets. Maybe somebody can look that up. Favorite video game? Favorite video game? I don't know, man. That's an unanswerable almost. There's just too many favorites. I will say that I liked those Nintendo 64 games. I haven't played any of those like old Nintendo 64 games recently. So if I was to say something like, Zelda, I don't know if I would... Actually, no. Zelda, I probably... the Ocarina of Time would probably still be way up there. That was one of the first, like... Oops, I totally put that in wrong. That would be probably one of the first ones where I felt like really, 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 really challenged. And not just really challenged, but also like it was a game that you didn't mind getting really challenged in. That Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's just like so much fun. You could just go, and you could go, and you could go, and you could just, like, the more you played, like, the more you discovered, and the more you realized that there was to discover and, like, get better at. And they really just forced you to, like, build up all the skills properly, and it made you, like, want to get better. I don't know, there's just something about that whole idea that just made a lot of sense. And it wasn't like a game where you learn, like, the same few functions, and then you just sort of grind your character into, like, a super high level, and then you could just keep doing the same thing. Zelda was a game where it was like, oh, you can use this weapon and this weapon and this weapon, and there's a little bit of a different technique, and some of them work better on other bad guys, and then you can use it to like just find secrets, and I don't know, just the whole thing was so much fun, and it was scary too, like those freaking like zombie mummy creatures when you go into like the future. All right, yeah, so it says bag 3 here. So, yeah, there's definitely word-numbered bags where we're supposed to be working with less parts. Because what I just did right now is I just built this whole thing up. And what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to take this off of the build and just start building up the tower. And then at the end, we're going to connect both the base and this massive bit of the tower. Also, in this picture here, you can see that we have the crane head is probably bag 4. So, without further ado, I'm gonna take this, move it out over there, and it's back open. We have a lot less pieces on the table now, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. And this, you're starting with this. This is it. This is what's going on. Lego Zelda. There is a guy that does Lego Zelda figs, isn't there? You guys, I was thinking, you know what I was thinking as like a kind of a dumb visual joke for like news and stuff. I always say that there's set links in the description below, or like check the links below. And I always wanted to get a little Zelda Link. I wanted to get a Link minifigure, and put like just have them pop up. But I want to get the actual Link minifigure. I know I could probably find a picture of him and just show him in the channel, but I think there is somebody that does make. What the heck? There is somebody that does make Lego Link stuff, and I think he even has like special little parts that make up like an ocarina and like a little slingshot and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure there is a guy that does that. But I think it would be awesome to have like link in the description below and have like a little link in the video at some point. That'd actually be a nice thing to have in the city, like a little forest or something, and you have like little forest animals and you have Link out there. The richest Lego, oh, you probably mean the rarest Lego figure. I don't know what our rarest our rarest Lego figure is. Probably whatever you think is possibly the rarest Lego figure in the Marvel or DC San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figs. Those guys are by far the rarest figs that we own at Brick Vault. And then there's kind of, I mean, it just sort of depends on what year those figures were released in. Some of them are worth considerably more than others just because the number of figures that was released. And I can't remember off the top of my head which one of those guys is like the rarest of them all. But yeah, our rarest figures, we have a video on that of like I think there's 16 of them right now that are out. 16 of like all of the Marvel, DC, San Diego Comic-Con releases. Those are by far our most rare figs. Pretty nuts. Don't even like keep them in the studio. They're like too expensive. You know, keeping them on display and letting them get dusty or whatever. No, we just keep them in the package. That's the one time that we kind of like broke and we're like, all right, let's just keep these guys in the package and make sure not to let them get too anything. No sun exposure, no temperature changes or humidity changes. We've got them in a nice preserved state because they're pretty much like the ultimate kind of collectible guys. Oh, here we go. Am I just going to be making a bunch of these? I have a feeling this is going to be like what I'm making right now. Yeah, it says ×3. Wow, I just noticed that. Oh, man. Okay. I was thinking in my head, I was like, this is something that I think is probably going to get repeated. Yeah, it totally is going to get repeated, and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. Where's another one of these? There should be another one of these. Where did it go? This is a really big piece. You kidding me? You're kidding me? Okay. I'm not making 2 of those. Okay, no. It says 3. W-T... Oh. Found it! I'm smart. Okay. Let's try this. Favorite sets. Favorite DC set. Oh, man. I need to do a frequently asked questions list. But, favorite DC set? Favorite DC set's probably the original Arkham Asylum set, which we never got, but I always wanted. Maybe I'll get it someday, but we have all the figs from it. Those sets are so cool. I know people get very nostalgic about a lot of the older sets. This is one where I completely support people being like, oh man, old Lego sets are so cool. But I think a lot of the more recent Lego sets have been awesome. They've been doing a pretty good job putting together stuff. I think not just for fans, but just in terms of how complete a set is and what's included and how well it's built and the part to price ratio and all that stuff. I think Lego's actually making some of their recent stuff is really cool. I haven't gotten all of the Lego Batman movie sets, but I have a feeling I really want to see that Scuttler. I don't know, for some reason I think that's a cool looking build. I know a lot of people kind of like to hate on it, but I hope it's a good play function and everything. It looks for just a vehicle build and just an interesting looking build. It'd be so cool to have in the studio. But I also hope it is actually like a well-made toy. At the end of the day, it is a toy that you play with. But yeah, that Scuttler, the bat robot essentially that's kind of just crawling around. I think in the movie it's supposed to be able to just like jump off a ledge and turn into like a actual flying Batwing, but I don't know. That looks cool. Favorite Lego Batman movie set? I do not know. The Scuttler maybe, but the Batcave was pretty dope. There's so many of those Lego Batman movie sets we do not have yet. So, oh, here we go. I cannot tell you which one of those is my favorite. I do like Nexo Knights. Nexo Knights is, I think there's something really nice about the bad guys from Nexo Knights. I don't care so much about the story and the characters and the plot devices. I watched the very first episode of Nexo Knights and I was like, meh, like it's not really for me. But the bad guys are so cool looking in Nexo Knights. They're like the first wave all looked like oh heck yeah, check this out. Wait a second. I'm gonna need to zoom out for this next step. Can you see what's going on? Look at that. Hold on, I'm zooming out again. Oh, zooming in, zooming out. What is going on? Alright, can you guys see it all? Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Now you can see, yeah, sorry, you can kind of see what's going on here, but this is just, it's just going to get so much taller, so much faster now, so, oh, the facade is broken, you can see the table. I do want to get a, whatchamacallit, a white table, just the whole table is white. Or we could get like a cloth cover to just cover everything. Right now, this is cardstock. I just need to, I was like, it needs to look better, but I don't have anything on me right now to change it, so I just put the cardstock in. Okay, interesting. So make sure that the red is matched up. Okay, that's easy. Okay. Here we go. I hope this is strong. It feels like it could be strong. It's gonna need to be connected like super well. Oh, what the heck? The piece was just stuck on there. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on. I don't even know if I zoomed out well enough to get all of it in already. Like, I just zoomed out the camera, but if I've got to do this, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let's do that. Very good. Okay, let's grab another 4 of these tall bits. Hello. All right. Why do you have tons of... What does this even mean? Favorite band? Favorite band? I do not know. Favorite band? That's tough. I used to really like, really be into the Gorillaz and stuff. I still listen to the Gorillaz from time to time. But, Favorito? Oh, hello. See, look, I'm gonna put this down because it's too big. It's too big to even fit into the screen here. Wow. I'm gonna have to zoom the camera all the way out in order for you guys to see this thing when it's done. If it wants me to attach everything in this step, yeah, I'm gonna have to zoom this thing out again. But no, maybe favorite band. Whew. I really did like the Gorillaz, but I don't know. There's just I like a lot of that grungy like stuff. I like a lot of Jack White stuff and the yeahs. Those were good. Those were good back in my time. Oh, hello. Hello. All right. Okay. This is gonna. It's not supposed to be resting on its sides. So it's probably gonna break the end pieces off. I need to make this base piece as quickly as possible. So what's going on here? What the heck? Okay, yeah, so it is the same sort of deal. Alright. Goes like this, and then goes like this, goes like this. Hello. 3, 4. Okay. Favorite Lego set? Yeah. Frequently got Mr. Freeze set yesterday. Yeah, I'm looking at my Mr. Freeze set right now. I like the Mr. Freeze minifig is probably one of the better redesigns for the DC characters for the new movie. He looks pretty awesome. His freeze weapon is ridiculous though. If you guys have that Mr. Freeze set, and it shows that he can hold that gigantic freeze ray, but if you try to have him stand up without studs, it's pretty much impossible. Okay, interesting. Okay, so this should be able to fit. Yeah, so this should be able to fit. Oh, I'm breaking things off. This is not a science, guys. This is getting into the other shot now. Here we go. It's kind of a science. Here we go. And let's get this in without accidentally breaking off the Lego pieces. Okay, that looks good. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, it's coming around. What the heck? Nope, it's breaking off again. This is not easy. I'm breaking it. I'm breaking the whole thing. Maybe if I get them on like this. Wow, they just don't even want to rest. That's crazy. The pieces are so old that like they just fall out. They just fall out. Remember, this is a used Lego set with used Lego parts. Here, I'm gonna stand it up and see if I can't use gravity as my friend. But yeah, I am experiencing a little bit of this sort of, you know, when Lego pieces get kind of old and they either like it's really hard to get them to stick in, or they just rest on top of each other. They barely even stick in at all. I think that's what I'm experiencing right now, which is really it's not good, because this is supposed to be able to support a lot of weight for the crane head, and if these pieces are just resting here, then this is going to be an extremely flimsy and easily breakable build once it's done. But okay, all right. Sorry, you couldn't see that on screen, but I got this thing attached. It's not resting on very easily though, which is a little bit concerning. I'm gonna move this out because if you look at the next section, okay, here we go, bam. So next section is gonna be the head of the crane. So I think the way this build's gonna work is you make the base, here, let me just show it off one more time, just to sort of recap people that have been coming in. So we made the base. Here's the base. It's all about that base. I have a feeling, yeah, I'm going to be able to attach this in the middle. It doesn't tell me to, oh, I'm breaking things off already. Yeah, but I'm going to attach this, but I think first I need to make the head of the crane. So I attach the whole thing together in 3 big chunks. That is the working theory at the moment. But right now we are building, maybe this is another bit of supporting. Oh, maybe this is a support beam. Hopefully this is a support beam, because I think that middle section needs to be a little bit stronger. But let's find out. Let's build it and find out. Okay, so I'm just gonna have the screen really wide now, because this is a huge build. I did not realize how much bigger it was gonna get, but here we go. All right. Congratulations to 100% on your test. Oatmeal crate. I know a lot of people said that you were watching during school hours last time, and I felt kind of bad. I was like, what? Don't watch during school. Like, be at school, you know? Put your attention towards, I don't know, being there. It's like, here we go, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Little moss. Here we go. Bang! What kind of board you got there? This board is cardstock. It is glorified cardboard, as I like to call it. Whoa. Is this going to be the head for the crane? This is huge. Sorry, my hand is in the way of this, but this is massive. Are you kidding? The Uno Mas thing. And dude, this is nuts. There is so much going on with this thing right now. Okay. This is almost, it's like almost as long as the table. All right, yeah, and then let's get some more reinforcing pieces. Okay, here we go. Uno. Dos. Come on now. Trace and quattro. Okay, yeah, that last one went in super easy. Some of these pieces don't stick very well. Okay, let's do this. Flip it up. Yeah, what is going on with these pieces? I'm not... Okay, seen that? Putting a couple of these little black pieces on now. Okay. Wow. If this is the head of the crane, this is going to be huge, and I'm really, really afraid that this thing's going to fall over when I try to build it, or when I try to stand the whole thing up. Okay, okay, good. Okay, I'm so happy. Okay, see what's going on? You see this next step? See what's going to happen? Okay, this is another support beam. Wow. All right. My fears have been quenched slightly. Quelled is the right word, not quenched. I thought this was I was building the base out for the head, and this is super, super wobbly still in the middle for the body going up. But here we go. Let's see if this is gonna work. Super, okay. You're not gonna be able to see the top part of it, but let's see if this feeds in properly. Yep, okay. And it should, okay, here we go. It's kind of getting, there we go. Every time we get to this little section, all the little pieces have to kind of push through a little bit. Come on now. Wait, let's get, there we go. Okay. And they get hung up every time. Okay. There it is. Woo! Okay. So we just added a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah. Nice. And I like what's happening with this next step. Grabbing 4 of these cross pieces. I don't know how many centimeters long, but this is going to be sort of the nice bit of reinforcing. Where is that last one? There's hardly any gray pieces left. It should just be popping out in front of me. There's a little one. That's not the right size. What the heck? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Okay, so it's this base piece here, and how many studs should be sticking out? Yeah, this is proper. So it should just be resting, and this should just go in nice and easy. Right? There. Okay. So that should go in. Is it going to go in all the way? Not quite. We'll go in pretty good though. All right, so adding the cross pieces. This is really what makes the thing strong, not just having these Technic pieces, but also having the Technic pieces connected to the outer shell. So this is all one unit. And then the next section, I think, yeah, we're gonna add more, just 3, 4 more. Okay, these larger ones. How large? This large, okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So this is what's going on now. Adding 1 to this base. Yes, okay. Yeah, on this side here. Push it all the way in. And then this one, here we go. All right, so this is the last bit that we're gonna need in order to keep this piece hopefully extremely stable. That's the idea, at least. Lay it down. Come on. There we go. Kind of have to like shimmy it. Okay. Oop. Oh, and this top is just wants to fall off every time. The top keeps wanting to jump out. They're just resting here. Okay, yeah, it needs this Technic pin or it's not going to be able to fall out. Have I built the Wally set? Yes, the Wally set. It's in the background actually of our normal episodes. Oh no, this whole thing's gonna break apart. No! These old Legos are just okay, rebuild. These old Legos just rest here. They're like, there's almost no tension between the bricks. So trying to put the piece back in is just, okay, here we go. I need to pull this cross piece out and then rebuilding. Okay, actually let me switch to camera. Is this still in there? Let me switch to camera 2. You can see it a little better. Oh, we'll just change it up for a second. Yeah, because you're not going to be able to see it standing up anyways. This is what happens when you buy a really old set off of eBay. And I mean, granted, it's not really, it's just what happens to old sets sometimes. Because I will say, what the heck? Oh, I will say that the Star Destroyer that we have, the Ultimate Collector Series Star Destroyer, that's in the background of our regular episodes, when I was transferring that set the other day, when I was moving it around, well, not the other day, when I was setting up the new background to the studio, it was crazy what happened. Like, here we go. Hold on, I'm just triple checking. Okay, now this is the moment of truth. I'm putting that cross piece in and hopefully not knocking all the freaking Lego everywhere. Okay, yes, it worked. Okay. Oh my God, it's so strong now. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. All right. This is good. This is good. And the head's good too. That cross piece really kept it all together. Okay. But when Lego pieces get old, they get nuts. They fall off. They barely stick together. And that Ultimate Collector Series Star Destroyer, I'm gonna switch this back. That Ultimate Collector Series Star Destroyer, the Technic bricks, like these bricks here, inside the Star Destroyer are like bending, like wobbling so much, a lot more than anything I would have imagined. But I had to take off some of that side paneling in order to move it around, and I was shocked. I tell you, shocked to see just how close it was to just like rendering in half. Like I'm afraid that Star Destroyer is just gonna break one day. That the Lego bricks are there's just so much weight and pressure on them that eventually they're just gonna break. Hopefully that's not the case. Obviously, I don't want bad things to happen. Okay, so what's going on? What's this next? Okay, there's a lot of little things. It's like wants me to put on some of these bad boys. Okay, what are these? Okay, how many do I need? I need 3 more of those. Okay, almost looks like drawers. And you have like those little cabinet pieces. If I put it way up close, I'm building some of these. Building some of those. 3 of these. Okay, rock and roll. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you, Sebastian and Irmo. Appreciate the compliment. Appreciate it. We do appreciate compliments, as I think everybody on the planet maybe does. But yes, like it when you guys enjoy the content we produce. We do try to make I don't know, as entertaining as possible. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching this Lego build. I'm getting excited just to see what the heck this thing looks like when it's done. I didn't realize it was going to be so massive. Somebody just asked if we've ever glued pieces together. No, we have never once. I have never once glued pieces together. I do have some glue in the studio for like putting on, like doing studio work, but I've never ever once, not a single time ever, glued a piece of Lego to another piece of Lego. In fact, well, I've got a funny story about how I chipped my tooth with some Lego once, but I'll save that for another time. But no glue. No glue for you, my friend. No glue. Okay, this is... Oh, hello. Is this going to be... Okay, it's a ladder that goes up the side. I was skipping ahead. I wanted to see what we're building next. I'm building a ladder. Okay. Hurry up and build the thing. I'm going as fast as I can. Oh no, this is like kind of weak. I need to be careful with this. Okay. Oh, come on, Lego. Okay, now this isn't a weak piece. I'm just being dumb. Sometimes the pieces are weak, and other times I am weak. No, hold on. Actually, this is just not fitting in. Oh, there's like a bit that's sticking out. Does it stick out on the other side? Stick out everywhere. What the heck? What the heck? Hold on. Oh, yeah, there's like a little part that's like not letting it really stay in very easily. Okay, it's there. It's there. It's super weak. Super weak. Oh, I see. And then you can slide this piece on to the outside. So this is a ladder piece that... What? Hold on, wait a second. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, this is where you attach... Okay, yeah, this is where you would attach the actual piece to this. Okay, that's why I was making those other parts on. So you turn it this way. This should, in theory, right, be able to attach properly. Just want to make sure that it's in the right spot. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, now all I need to do is just not knock. God, these Lego parts are kind of loose. Not gonna lie. Ah, there it goes. Something tells me that, yeah, maybe having these... Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Why is this not... What the heck? What is going on? This piece doesn't even want to fit into there. Oh wow, yeah, it's like such a loose part. I'm like just trying as hard as I can to try to get the piece to go in. It's really not easy. Look at this a little bit better. I'm wondering. Okay. Urgh. Oh, maybe it goes right on the outside. Yeah, I think there should be a little bit of space. Wow, okay, here we go. Now we're cooking with oil, or whatever that expression is. What is that expression? Oh wait, yeah, let's flip that around. Come on, buddy. Oh. I swear I build Legos. I swear it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is quite a hiccup, but it's getting in there. These pieces are just so old, they like barely want to fit in. All right. Okie day. Now, this should be able to fit on the inside of the track. There we go. It's on, but these Lego pieces are just resting. These tiny little parts. Okay, there we go. Yes, the track comes up. It's kind of getting stuck at these little transfer points. And you see, this is exactly why they don't produce these parts anymore, because they're such a pain to work. I mean, it works. It's just super stiff. All right. Whew. Wow. Yeah, I know exactly why they don't make that part anymore. That was a big pain in the butt. And it's super flimsy and thin. I feel like it could break very, very easily as well. Anyhoosums. Wow, that took forever. Glad you guys made it through that with me. That was, that was a big pain. All right. Oh, here it is. Here it is. You see what's going on? See that big red circle? This is the beginning of the end, guys. All right. Bam. Let's get that right there. And, okay, the tools should be right next to this water main or something. Okay, I keep on breaking that off and breaking this off. So many of these bricks are just like kind of just so delicately resting on top of each other. Okay, let's get these tools out because they're going to break. Okay. Now, if I am not mistaken, this piece, oh wait, no. This piece should go like that. Yes. There we go. Come on, buddy. Okay. Come on. I can see where it's supposed to all fit. There it is. Went in. This part keeps breaking off, but it's there. Oh, should have built this one space out further, and then I wouldn't be breaking off those parts. Okay. I am smart. All right. Let's see if I can't get that in there. Push these Technic pins in, and we should be ready. Oh, it's attached. It's attached. And get the tools back in. And the next step, if I am not mistaken, should be, yes, okay. Should be, oh, yeah, these little Technic pieces that were sticking out earlier, they're all going to be attached here, which it should just be sort of double support, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Here we go. Kind of a pain to get in there, but I think once they're in there. Oh, dang it, I thought that was in. There we go. Number 2. Number 3. There we go. And okay, there's like a technique to it. If you're just not a simpleton like me, it should be easy. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. This is so strong. I thought this was gonna be weak. Look at this thing. It looks like a rocket ship or something. Nice. All right. Happy, 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 joy, joy. Alrighty. Do this. And okay, so the next station is going to be building the base for the head. So there is going to be the crane that sticks out along the side, but before that can happen, we're going to need to build a base to it. So it actually looks considerably smaller. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom back in on this spot because I like the closer shot. I think you guys can see a lot more. And because we're working with a piece this big and it's not going to get a whole lot bigger than this, I'm going to zoom in. So let me get up for a second. Bam. That should be enough. All right. We're good. We are good. Houston, we do not have a problem. Oh, what happened to Veronica? I haven't seen her do a review for months. That's true. Well, if you guys remember, we were in Orange County. We had a bunch of other people that were part of the show that would come in and they do reviews and we'd hang out. And I miss working with all those guys. It was a lot of fun. We had Veronica and Marie, and there was Gloria and Joe and John, and yeah, a bunch of people were coming in. We had a lot more reviewers back in Orange County, friends of ours, other Lego enthusiasts and stuff. And when we moved down to San Diego, they didn't move. So yeah, our other hosts, yeah, the other people that were coming on the show, they just, I mean, Veronica, if she's ever in town, I think it'd be awesome to get her back on to do some reviews and stuff. I think she'd like that. We'd like that. She's a lot of fun. What the heck? Hold on. I gotta show you this. This is ridiculous. All right. Like, I get it's a used set. I get that. There's like glue, and look at it. You can't see it that. I don't know. I hope that the high definition, whatever. This does stream in 1080, but there is like dried glue all on this section here. It's kind of yellowed and like I feel like I could pick it off, but it's not. Okay, I really hope there isn't stuff that's supposed to glue onto these areas, because yeah, whoever messed with these parts before, there's straight up glue on the freaking thing. Anyways, all right. So far, no missing pieces though. How many pieces are in this set? Okay, for those that are tuning in more recently, let me just go through the logistics of the set and what it is that I am building, because I feel like this is something that I should repeat from time to time, because you know, not everybody's sticking around for the entire build. So if you're tuning in somewhat recently, this is a build from 2006. It is the, I think it's called Building Crane. I think that's just the name. It's a pretty simple name. 2006 set, so it's a decade old. It's 10 years old, and it is 721 pieces. The set number 7905. It's been retired, long since retired, and so a lot of the parts that are used for it are not very easy to find. Some of them, they just don't make that part anymore. Not a whole lot of them. Some of them, that ladder piece, if you watch that ladder building assembly, that is a pretty good reason as to why they stopped making some of those pieces, because those pieces are just redonkulous. Like they just hard to install, and then the function itself doesn't work that well, and they're super brittle and flimsy and easy to break. In fact, if those pieces weren't broken, then there's a good chance that nothing else in this set will be, because those are the kind of the worst pieces that you can have from this set. Okay, actually, I'm putting the Lego pegs. That was covered in glue, but it actually managed to get on there. So that's a good sign. Running into some really dirty pieces right now. All right. Yeah, so anyway, so this is an eBay set. It's used. It didn't come with one of the original minifigs. Actually, it didn't come with two of the original minifigs, to be more precise. There's a few that were missing, but for the most part, so far so good in terms of actual parts being available. The whole thing actually being 100% there and ready to rock, ready to roll. All right, this is cool. All right, and here we go. Oh, okay. So this is the pilot's section. This is where the guy who's controlling the crane, this is where he's going to sit. And it actually looks pretty good. All right. Up. Okay. Now we've got ourselves these connectors here. Oh, man. I zoomed this in a lot, but I don't know how well it's going to show up if I keep on pushing this build out of the corner. All right. Okay. Did you build the Lego Death Star? Oh yes, the Lego Death Star is just out of the shot, right over there. You can see the Big Ben in the back. Lego Death Star is just right next to it. That Lego Death Star is awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to check out, I mean, we have link. I mean, the videos are all there if you check through our thing. That was a crazy long build. That I was working on it, like I got it at the Lego store, got back to the studio maybe half an hour later, and I built it all day, all night, and did the review for it too. So like as soon as I finished building it, I recorded the voiceover stuff for the review, and then did the building for it, and that was pretty much an all night thing. It was fun. It was an awesome set. I never had the original, so I know there's a lot of critics about that Lego Death Star, and justifiably so. They didn't really change much about the original, but I think part of that was because that they didn't really need to change much about that Death Star. It was so good the first time. I would have liked it if they did maybe just like change the wall pattern design, or maybe some of the building technique there, because that's probably the most dated part about the Death Star is the kind of blockiness of each room, like just the way it's built. I mean, it would have required a lot of clever redesigning. In fact, I don't even know if they could have done it. It would have might have weakened the structure, and they wanted to keep it kind of strong. But anyways, that Lego Death Star is one behemoth of a set. It is pretty awesome though. All right, here we go. And there should be, there it is. I thought that was there. Oh, this is kind of a nice piece. Oh yeah. Oh, I was looking for this piece when I was building the swordfish. I didn't quite have the right part, and I was looking around, and I thought it was the right part, but we had the ones with the slices in there. You can get these like these pieces, but there's usually like a little slice. The older ones, they don't have that slice. I like that, and that was a part that I sort of conceded to not having for a custom build like a month ago. Interesting. Shows up here. I guess that's expected, considering it's such an old set. You'd have the older version of the part. All right, so that section looks like it fits through there. I do appreciate that this has priest-tied string, being a used set. Whoever had this already tied the string off, that's always, I don't know. It's not my favorite part about building a Lego set. So I consider that a plus. Here we go. We got that. It's easy. So that should turn the string. Okay, easy, easy. And let's get our chair in there. Okay. See, this is a section, this section right here. So many parts that are kind of showing up in random places. And this is where you'd really appreciate a part count for each step, because there's some pieces kind of showing up in places that are all in slightly different spots. And it is very easy to accidentally not... Where are those 1x4? Come on, buddy. Oh, wait a second. Maybe they go here and there's stickers for them. What the heck? He does have stickers for these 1x4s in this section, but I do not know if the sticker is supposed to go there later. Let me check. I'm going to skip ahead to see, because there's a sticker spot. Usually when you put a piece on... Oh, no, you do put the piece on. Okay. I found it. Okay. Sorry. usually when you put a piece on, they ask you, wow, that sticker here. Let me just show you. This is what happens when this is a decade-old set. You see that sticker? It's like barely on there. It's kind of, it's not as bad as some of the other ones. You can still touch it. But I know with some of the old Star Wars sets that we have, if you touch our old stickers on it, the sticker actually flakes off and like crumbles apart. So not the best design by any means. And interestingly enough, we're looking at the stickers. Look at this. These are the two. These are some thinner Technic pieces, but the sticker is keeping it together. I'm going to assume that was part of the instructions, but this is something that you do not see. You do not see this in a contemporary Lego set, but this is a decade old, so this is how it was done back then. Interesting. Okay. Thanks, too. Okay. Here we go. Getting the last little bits on, and we should be moving on. All right. Cool. So this is the cockpit, obviously. Sorry, let me hold, I keep moving it around, but I want to hold this in a place where like you guys can actually see what's going on too. It's just so easy to get distracted. Here we go. Let me actually. Whoop. Let me roll that up. Okay. This looks cool though. I'm liking so far. I'm liking the way this looks a lot. And here we go. Nice reinforcement there. Cool, and we're getting some blue levers. So, levers. It's a fun word to say, lever. Whoop, here we go. Come on, levers. Oh, cool, so you can kind of like, that's nice. So the guy like rests in there and you can kind of like push it in towards him. The levers there. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, and then let's just take that one step further. Watching. Yeah, so this is his cockpit. The controls and the windshield both break away in the same function. I like that. Nice. Okay, yeah. And the next step, would be to add the next hinge on the top. Here we go. Oh, there's so many little yellow pieces. Okay, so if that matches up there. Okay, it's easier to just close it off. Alrighty. This looks pretty good. Bang. And we're going to get some lights. Camera, action. Ooh, okay, so this is interesting what it's telling me to do now. So it's telling me to pull the string out. Let me get this back in there. So the string's pulled out. You're actually supposed to feed it through this way. You can see that there. And then, okay, and then here it is. Then we feed it on top of there. Okay. I only really saw the top of what this picture looked like for the set for just a minute, really. I don't really remember exactly how this function is supposed to work out. But this is what it's telling me to do. So I'm going to be a sheep right now. How much does this set cost? Good question. When the set came out back in 2006, I think it sold for $70 in the States. Which is a pretty good part-to-price ratio nowadays. It'd be excellent nowadays. And I think it was it was okay. I think it was okay 10 years ago. I mean, not quite as good. Remember, there are a lot of big pieces in here, so the part-to-price ratio would just be more in general for a larger set like this, even though it's 721 pieces. But the parts now, I think, on average, it's labeled at like $250 to $300. I think it's closer to $300 if you were to buy it now. We bought it a little cheaper because it's used. The box, if you were watching from the beginning, the box is all warped. It's like not necessarily water damage. It's kind of water damage. It was almost like it was stored in a place that had a bit of humidity or something. So the box itself got a little bit funky looking. Didn't smell bad, but just looked a little bit weird. I feel like the guy replaced some of the, like we've got old gray and new gray. I don't know if the color grade is good enough. Maybe not. But this is like old gray. You see that? And then there's the new gray. it's really easy. Like I don't know. Visually, me sitting here looking at it, it looks like night and day. Probably the color grade doesn't look exactly for you, but yeah. So we got this on eBay used at a reduced price. All the bags were opened up and stuff, and actually the parts were sorted, which was kind of nice. But we were missing a couple of the minifigs and blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, we got the set, you know, and this is going to be specifically used for a section in a construction yard that we're building for our Lego city. So it is absolutely fulfilling its purpose. We didn't need some excellent box, and we didn't need to open the bags ourselves, and we sure as heck aren't buying the set to collect. That's for darn sure. I mean, we're building it right now. So yeah, if you wanted to buy the set now on eBay, you'd be looking at something close to $300 US. But that all kind of depends on the quality of the set that you want. So this is a vintage review, I guess, if you want to call it that. I'm pretty happy though. There we go. I'm really excited. I mean, I'm glad the way the thing is working out. Okay, yeah. Now it's telling me to put the stickers on for this. Okay, the camera's not seeing it, but yeah, sticker. Okay, which were already put on because this is a set that was pre-built from forever ago. Actually, I appreciate that. I don't like putting the stickers on. I always try to rush through it, and then I do a terrible job. There's just something so nice and sort of precise about putting the Lego pieces on, and then when it tells you, oh, put the stickers, do this, it just feels different. I generally don't like putting stickers on, and then I do it bad, and then I don't like doing it even more. So double trouble. What is your favorite Lego city set? Well, I don't know. Depending on how well this thing works out, this might be my new favorite Lego city set. I really liked that underwater theme, though. That underwater thing was awesome. I think they did a super good job putting that together. Oh, this is cool. Check this out. Okay, I like this next step. I don't know if you guys can see it. I like that. This is ultra enforcement. This is really going to keep the head from flying off, I suppose. And I think it looks cool, too. Yeah, we got some nice Technic bars. Okay, here we go. But favorite Lego City set? I liked those scuba sets from not that long ago. Ooh, put that piece in the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. And move it over so you can see what I'm doing. I know my destiny. What part of San Diego are we in? I don't know, we're kind of close to La Jolla, not really. Northern San Diego. It's cool. We like to go to that, the new Lego store, not the one that's in downtown. We like to go to the one. It actually, when we moved here, like not that long after we moved here, a brand new Lego store opened up like right next to, not next to our studio, but close-ish to our studio. So now we go to a brand new Lego store, and it's so much cooler. That's pretty nice, though. Here we go. Bang. What's going on? Oh, snap. All right. I'm going to see if I can't... Let me do this. I'm going to see if I can't attach this piece to the body. This gigantic body here. I don't want to. I'm too lazy. I don't want to zoom the camera out. I don't know why I'm making my life harder, but I think. Okay, I think I can just fit it in. Okay, that's the right spot. I'm pretty sure. Okay, actually no. I'm gonna press it down just a second. Just pressing it, making sure it really stays. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, it actually. Okay, so that went in. And the last piece is getting this pin, this Technic crossbar through, and it should, there we go. Okay. The head is officially attached. And let me just check very quickly what's going on with the second part here. Okay. So this thing comes down. Okay. And let's move on. What does the manual say? Okay, the manual is telling me to build the head. So what I am going to do is move the body out. Let me go back to this view for a second. Now, first things first, drinking water. I'm going to zoom out in 1 second. I'm just drinking water. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Daniel. Appreciate it. We're going to try to keep making good content, or content we like to make and hopefully you like to watch. Next minifig collection. We're still focusing a bit on Marvel and DC. Probably every Marvel superheroes is the next collection that I'm working on for... What day is it today? Wednesday? Maybe tomorrow? No. I don't know. It'll be coming out in the next day or two. Do some coffee. We've got coffee. No, I'm good. Nothing like a good stretch. Okay, I don't want this build to go on forever. I'm going to zoom the camera out real quick, and then we can see... I'm going to zoom this out real quick, and then I'm going to make the head. And we should be rounding off the end of the build. A successful stream for once. Okay. All right. Hopefully that's good. Okay. All right. Bam, bam, bam. You guys ready? Okay. This is the first step, and it's all about these big old yellow Technic pieces. Oh wow, this is weird. The whole manual is shifting orientation. That's annoying. Okay. Well, it's annoying just for the camera. It wouldn't really affect me in a normal building situation, but this is not quite a normal one. All right, let's see if I can't get this built quicker rather than later. All right. Okay. Oh, interesting. This next one. I see how this is going to go. Oh, wait a second. I totally put that in wrong. Did it wrong, as always. Okay. There we go. Like that. And then these two fit in like this. Nice. Easy peasy. Favorite Lego Star Wars minifigure ever made. Oof. That's such a common one. I mean, I just like the new Stormtrooper. Just your classic Stormtrooper. Pretty awesome figure to have. And actually, I kind of want to do this just for the heck of it. I haven't had to do an away screen for this. Hold on, I haven't had to do an away screen for this, but we did, in case we have technical difficulties. This is what our away screen is going to look like. It's a test run. Mike took this picture yesterday, and I think it looks awesome. This is our test screen. I'm only going to show it for like 5 seconds or 10 seconds, but 5 seconds. All right. It's pretty cool, right? I think it's awesome. There's something so good about taking pictures of like stormtroopers and stuff. They're just like such funny minifigs to have. Like very expressive in the way that they're not expressive, like with their helmets and stuff. There's some professional photographers out there that do awesome jobs with the stormtroopers. But anyways, to answer your question about what my favorite Star Wars minifigure is, I'd say just classic stormtrooper. I don't really get too picky about whether or not they are. You know what? I'm just gonna put this back to this vertical view. It's gonna be hard to put it the other way, but yeah, there's just something so nice about. Whoa, hello. This is gonna look crazy. Okay, how many of these? 1, 2, 3. Okay, need another one of these. Yeah, you like the away screen? It's so cool. I like it. It's like, oh, we have technical difficulties, or we just like need to take a break or whatever. That's what's gonna play. And I was just like, hey Mike, we should make an away screen. Can you take a funny picture or something? He's like, like I'll figure something out. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. All right. Oh wait, hold on. There's another one too. All right. So this should all be connected properly. All right. Wow. There we go. Okay. Here it is. This is the beginning of the end. It's asking for a gray Technic piece here now. The right way at the end. You can't see it, but it's going in. Okay. Oh, it's going all the way in. All right. And then, let's see if I can get all these yellow bits over. Hello. This is so much. This is going to be a huge head regardless. Look at this. It's ridiculous. It just goes on and on and on. Right. And there we go. Some nice yellow straw-ish pieces. There we go. Okay. So this is... It kind of bows a little bit. It's not properly connected. So you can even make like a little wave or something. It's going there. It's getting there. All right, what the heck is going on? Let's move step 5, step 6. Okay, step 6 needs some little Technic pins sticking out the end. Should be doable. Oh, I'm getting so excited. All right, I am going to be doing a little video after this. This is the live stream, and unfortunately the live stream won't be able to feed into the city. So I'll do an ending review for this set, just like a run through, like so you guys know what the heck the whole set is, and I'll show off the nice features and things like that. But I'm gonna do a better set review with this in the actual city, in the construction site that we're currently working on, which is the whole reason why we bought the set. Oh, for a second I thought there was glue on these tile pieces. That would have looked bad. Oh, wait a second. They're totally... Oh, look at this one. It's such a dirty... What the... It's like, I can like rub it off. Why is it dirty? You didn't even clean... Oh man, it's kind of gross. I don't even know. That was like weird, dirty... I don't know what that was. But yeah, so at the end of this set review, I will... What the heck is that even a plate? I can't even tell what the heck that is. I'm going to do a comprehensive review at the end of this. Okay, stay focused. And then at the end of that, I am going to pretty much immediately start working on a review video that is going to show this thing off within the city. And then you guys will see that in like a day or two or a couple of days, I'm not sure. I'm actually probably going to finish off the review episode for the detective's office, which was the last thing we streamed. That's going to come out for tomorrow, I believe. So if you watched that live stream, then the actual set review for that is going to come out. It's going to look a little bit nicer. You're going to be able to see some of the things that you couldn't really see during the stream, and it'll make a little bit more sense that way. Oh, okay. Interesting. So many of these dark Technic pieces are coming through now. Wow. Interesting. I didn't think they used this rubber Technic piece all the way back 10 years ago. I thought it was more recent, but what do I know? All right. The most disappointing Lego set that we've gotten, that I've personally experienced, trying to think. Disappointing Lego set. It depends because it depends on how much you really wanted that set, like how much you were really invested in. I thought that Oh man, I hope that's the ATDP. There was a Star Wars Walker that I just really didn't like that function where it would turn its head and it would shoot and stuff, and I was disappointed with that. But I think, but that was a set that I really wanted to be good, and it ended up not being that good. Whereas there's an Ninjago set that I didn't really know much about, or really, I wasn't like too invested in, and it was a motorcycle set. I cannot remember the name of that Ninjago set, but the motorcycles were like barely running. Like you couldn't really like run them along the tracks very easily. Like you couldn't lean them from side to side. And I don't know, it felt like they're almost unusable in terms of like just a fun toy feature. And I thought that was like a huge failure in terms of a design. So that was disappointing, but I also like didn't care as much about that set being good or bad as I did about the Star Wars one, because it is like a Star Wars set. And I kind of almost hold Star Wars sets up to like a slightly higher degree of scrutiny. It's almost like I know more about them, and I care if they do well or don't do well. Look at that thing. It's starting to look like an actual crane, isn't it? I think this is right here is where you can like have drop stuff or attach stuff in the front. But yeah, there are some sets that can be disappointing. Usually, especially more recently, I haven't really been disappointed very often with Lego sets. Like I said, I think I said it somewhere towards the beginning, but generally speaking, I think Lego's been doing a good job with all their more recent stuff. But let's see what we got. Just moving, I'm consolidating the parts because we don't have very many left now, so that's always a good sign. The build always goes a little faster this way too. Ba-bum. All right. Oh wow, yeah, all these little red pins are gonna finally start getting used. Favorite Rogue One set and why? I'm looking at all of the Rogue One sets right now. Personally, I like a lot of the smaller sets in general. I remember when the Star Wars Force Awakens sets came out, I really liked Rey's speeder. It's just like, I like the really kind of simple, but like stylish look to like a ship, or it has its own style. I'm not going to say it is stylish per se, but like I really liked Rey's speeder from Force Awakens. And then with Rogue One, the ATST Classic is awesome, but I also liked that new desert like hover tank set. I thought that was good too. Like the big ones are great. Don't get me wrong. Krennic's shuttle is so impressive, and it's way better than Kylo Ren's shuttle as a set. But I don't know. There's just something I like about the little. Here, I've got Rey's speeder right here actually. So nice. I took off the stud guns at the bottom, but it's just such a simple, fun design. Okay, wait. I'm almost done with this set. Stop distracting me. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. We can make it. Okay, that's going to come in this way. Oh, man. Okay, and this is going to connect this way. How did I meet Mike? Mike and I met at the Lego store in La Jolla, or like whatever they call that, West UTC or something. It's like this mall area. This is where the new Lego store was in San Diego. Just met him there. Crazy, right? We were just talking about this and that, and then it's like, oh, hey man, how's it going? So yeah, that was kind of cool. That was kind of an interesting. Oh boy. Oh, it's asking me to. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is the big shot. I'm gonna zoom the whole camera out. It is, if you can see here, it's asking me to attach it now to the main big old body. Now we're gonna be able. I might even finish the rest of this standing up. So let me just zoom out. Da-da-da. Oh, I always do it first. So hope you can see. Well, hopefully that'll be enough. I might have to put like the whole stand. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be standing up for this. This is crazy. Okay. Ah! What the? Are you kidding me? I can't even see it. Okay. This is still testing stream, so you know, I'm gonna have to actually. Hold on. This is crazy. There we go. Now you can see what our office looks like. That is nuts. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is all standing shots now. Right, okay, where? Okay, this is gonna go down. Which side is sticking out the back? This side is sticking out the back. Okay, I actually just want to turn it this way. Okay. Correct. Okay, yes, that is correct. This is huge. What the heck? Did I say what the brick? What the brick? Okay. There we go. Let's get this attached. Come on. There we go. Uno. And this pin is coming through. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Okay, that string is still feeding down. I didn't mess anything up yet. Alright, I'm assuming that goes on top first. Yeah, let's just do it. It's asking me to build the pieces on first before I attach it to the head, but I've already invested the time to change the camera angle, so I'm going to see if I just can't build it on this way. Here, you can kind of see it that way. The heck? There we go. There it is. Most Lego sets, I feel like in the future, are not going to be this tall. I'm not going to have to change up the camera. Oh, wow, I'm going to knock into the microphone. That's ridiculous. Okay. And then got this in there. Okay, and then the one that is leaning forwards. Okay. There we go. Oh, it kind of attaches in this way. Okay. Oh, interesting. Alright. How often do you build a Lego set standing up? This might be my first. I have a sit-stand desk for like editing and like doing work, but for this, okay, weird. Okay, nice. Alright. This is connected up there. And we should be good. Alright, yeah. Just like this. Alright. Moving on. Next page. Oh. Sorry, the manual keeps on messing up. It's not attached on some of the pages. Alright. Alright, I want to build this like on top while it's up here. Usually it's easier to just build it in little chunks and then attach it, but because it's up here, so here we go. Okay. Get a little yellow top there. This thing. Okay. Looks like he's building out this way. This is gonna look so cool though. I'm so stoked. This is such a nice looking set. Alright, nice. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so I got a nice little pin. Come down. Oh wait, what the? Oh, I messed up. It's going the other way. Yeah, that makes sense. It goes down to that. Okay. Oh, whoa! What part is that? When's the last time you seen a part like this? Freaking 10 years ago. I don't make that anymore. Okay, how many studs in? Okay, there we go. I don't think it matters which side that goes in on. Alright. Now we're going to be connecting one big old arm piece. I guess I'll build it out this way. Alright. This is super weird. Standing up and doing this. It's almost done. It is almost done. I'm not going to give you a time count on when it comes through, but yeah, it's just about there. Okay. So, yeah, we're just about getting there, and I'm trying to build this like, it almost feels like the last sprint. I'm just like, oh, we're there. Okay, let's get another one. This is weird. I'm gonna try to set the camera up in a better place if I know I'm gonna be building a big set next time. just so it looks not all weird and funky, and you can see like the dark office in the back. But this is working. I think it's working pretty well. All right, moving down. How many connections? Okay. Let's get this connection through. So many. Whoa, this is a massive crane arm, though. Look at this thing. It's huge. Yeah, it's going to be able to almost touch the ground from here. Okay, and then the next side looks like it is built up with this other little black piece. Often do you build a Lego set? Not as often as I like, but pretty darn often. How often do I build? I used to build a lot more, I think, towards, oh, hello. Okay, here we go. Check this out. It's built onto this section. I don't know if I want to spin it towards, no, the camera's not going to see it on that side. So I'm going to build it out. Building out. The chunk attaches itself through which side? Okay. So it just kind of comes in over the top. Then bring in another piece so it just dangles. Alright. Alright. Whoa. Now here we go. This loop is supposed to wrap itself around. Okay, weird. Okay, so this string loop, unfortunately, it's going to kind of go into the black office background, but it's supposed to wrap around here, I believe. I have not set up this function yet, so I don't even remember what it's supposed to look like, but okay. Where'd the string go? Yeah, it's pretty tight. Oh wait, no, I'm loosening it up. Okay, there. It's kind of tight right now because I don't want it to accidentally fall off. And then this thing comes around towards here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it'll come in. You can see the little pegs, and it's gonna snap right this way. It's like a little tension wire. It's kind of cool. Wow, this thing looks so good. Okay. Are there two of those? No, there's just one. Okay. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, I'm putting together a few like little technique-y pieces down towards the bottom. This is going to be some sort of intricate little connector. Alright. Almost there. There's only like 30 or 40 more pieces left. And this thing is going to be one complete set. Okay, I'm going to make another one of those. Oh, why didn't it tell me to make two? Should have told me to make two. Okay. Bam. Well, I do every city figure. That would be awesome. That was actually a conversation I was having with my brother. It's like, oh, should we just like try to get like? It'd be cool to see the evolution of like every police officer or something, or every firefighter. I think that would be a cool video. Like, because there's such common classic figures. Some of them are like the first, you know, like Lego figures. And so, yeah, doing an every single firefighter episode could be really, really awesome. That was definitely something. Oh, weird. Okay, so these are together, but they're attached by that little rubber bit, so they kind of like, tension back. Okay. Anyways. But yeah, every single city fig, maybe not, but maybe every single firefighter or police officer fig could be cool. Like every doctor fig. Also, maybe like every king and queen. So not everything from like classic knights or castle and stuff like that, but we could do, yeah, like every king. So like that would even include like the Nexo Knights guy and stuff, but also like the kings from like a decade ago as well. I think like checking out the history of like how Lego figs have sort of evolved and changed from way back then, I think could look really cool. Oh, hello. All right. This is going to take a little bit of finesse. All right, I'm loosening the string. Oh, am I? Oh, I am, but it's not tracking that well. Okay. Okay. So I've just built this bit here. And I've got this, which I'm supposed to connect But I'm not supposed to connect it until I manage to get... Hello. I'm supposed to get this. Okay, I'm supposed to put it under, under these two, and then connect. So the string is now, this is now part of, oh man, okay. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Yay, Technic. Okay, there we go. I just gotta push the rest of them in. Okay. Boom. All right. Well, it's supposed to be there, but it's just, it should be, oh, okay, wait, what? Oh, wait, ooh, what? Okay. Now this is supposed to make another one of these little things and then attach it up onto this side. And then the string is supposed to come down through there, like that. Give me a sec. I need to make that section now. So, why didn't it tell me to make two? All right. Wait, oops. Okay. And then put this little red piece in, and then make this little thing there, and then make another thing. We're almost there, guys. Okay, first live build for some. This is, for me, it's the first successful live build, because our last one, dropped a piece. Our last one did not work that well. If you were tuning in, we kind of ran into some buffering issues. Right now we're still staying strong though, and we are just about. Oh, there's so few pieces left. I'm so stoked. Okay. Oh, haha. I think I accidentally forgot to add some of these things. Kidding. I'm like finishing off the other last step, but this is actually something that should have been on before. Safety first, guys. Safety first. Got to have that hand railing. Or forget it until you're almost done. Okay. So these two sections are good. And then they should be attached here, yes, to the rubber bit. So now, oh man, I'm going to move this towards me. I can't see it. Sorry if you can't see it. But I just got to get this last piece on. Oh, wow, this is so weird. This rubber tension. It's kind of works well. Oh, this is so cool. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So here it is. Maybe loosen out the string a little bit more, so we know what's going on. Oh dang it! I keep making it tighter. Okay. Oh, that makes it tighter. What? Okay, the other one makes it looser. Did they both get? Why is this getting tighter no matter what? Okay, no. Okay, this makes it looser. Here we go. There we go. Let's get a nice bit of... Oh, whoa. It starts... Okay, that's as low as it goes, because it starts getting tight again. It's kind of all spun up, though. This doesn't track that well, but you have some weight there. Yeah, look at that. That's the whole thing. Oh! And then the loop came off, because I'm a genius. Should have tightened that around. No! Oh, I gotta feed the loop through again. No! Hold on. If I just get it through the... Oh, this is such a pain. Okay. I was too confident in my skills, and I dragged the string out. Bam! No harm, no foul. Okay, that was actually a little bit easier to fix than I thought it was going to be. Okay, there we go. Anyways. So that function is done. Weird. It's so strange because it doesn't actually ask you to... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab one little piece. All I'm doing is adding this one little piece so the string doesn't come out on accident. It wants you to like just... Oh wait, hold on. It wants you to just zip tie or something. It wants you to... Why am I not... finding the piece I'm looking for. No! I wonder if I can just use one of these. Maybe this will work. Sorry about that. Back. It wants you to do a slip knot on the end, but I think that's annoying, and just putting a protector piece is easier. Okay, back. Oh, here we go. This is the crane. I'm making the crane, and then that should be it. Unfortunately, this is an old string, and it's starting to twist up on me, but that is too bad. All right. This is the final stretch. This is the sprint at the end of the run. The long-distance cross-country run. You're just going through, right down. Oh, well, there goes that piece. Haha. Okay, we're getting there. There's some... Okay, those are the wheels that are supposed to be tracking. Got a couple of these little half pins sticking in. Oh, nice. Whoa. What the flip? There we go. Nice. And then I think we have another half pin coming in this way. Okay. This is kind of an odd little crane build, but I think it works. All right, that's there. That's the one piece. Let me put it down. Last piece in the whole build. Here we go. Blammo. Oh yeah, and this is the part that's stuck together with a sticker, which is super weird, but that's how they did it back then. And let's get another piece in there. All right. And what this should look like. Oh, weird. Okay. Oh man, this pin piece. There we go. Old Technic. Not sticking together that well. We should have... What the heck? Why was that? Okay. Oh, interesting. You're just supposed to fit the little ball in between these two. Oh, that's so cool. It's such a hard thing to show, but that's so cool. This thing, like, it's just it just balls through. So it's just the tension of the two little Technic pins kind of like holding that in there. I like that function a lot. All right, and here we go. So push this section through onto the string. Here we go. And then, bam, we got ourselves a hook. And the idea is, now that we've got string, oh, look at that! Look at that! And it's not even spinning around on us. And then we can just move it back, and we can raise it up. I guess this is sort of the beginning of the final review. But look at that! This is like this set is forever old. Like, it's so old. Oh wow, that thing kind of, okay. I thought it was getting caught on itself, but man, that is so cool. Yeah. Oh man. This is a decade-old set, just letting you know. All right. Oh, whoa. Okay. This piece that I didn't know what the heck it was for. I thought it was a battery on the inside. But when you look at it here, let me show it nice and close. Okay, so this piece here I found in the beginning. It's got like this little, I thought there was like a connector point at a certain thing. You might be able to like take this open and there'd be batteries on the inside. This is just the sticker for the set. Look at that. Okay, so it's actually just a weighted Lego piece. So it's a little taller than your average brick. But inside you can hear... Hold on, let me put it up to the microphone. It's a weighted Lego piece. That's so nuts. Okay, so this last function, this last thing I'm supposed to do with this set is I'm supposed to take this... Here we go. And I'm supposed to have... Here we go. Oh, this guy put the sticker on the wrong side of the thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. So I'm just supposed to attach... I'm supposed to build this thing out. And then, looks like he's got a couple of little tiles. Yeah, little tile pieces to kind of make it look nice. Oh, whoa. Yeah, and there it is. I put it into the back here, and it weights it. This is like a back weight. It just rests there, pretty much. Yeah. Well, actually, it should rest in there. Actually, no, never mind. Kidding. It doesn't slide around. It rests in this back section. But that's how it works. And what I just did is I just finished the set. Kablam. Okay. So that looks pretty sweet. Let me see if I can't zoom this as far out as I can. I think I'm going to actually raise up the camera. So let me just do one thing right now. And, okay. I'm going to push it back. Well, hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to switch it back to this real quick. Okay. I'm going to change the camera. And I'm going to do a final review. And then that'll be it for this stream. Alright, see if I can't actually just raise... Oh, here we go, come on, baby. Alright, there we go, up, and then down. Well, I want to fit this whole thing in. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm calling it there. This is wide. This shot is way wider than I ever wanted to make it. But, why does that look so much smaller than... Okay, that's okay, right? All right, so let me get the rest of the figs and the rest of the pieces. I'll just put them back here because I guess that's the only way you're gonna see them now. We've got bam, 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 and actually these two figures aren't part of it. The real minifigure that came in this set is still in the porta potty. He's been in the bathroom the entire time. This is the only original minifig. So let's go through one more time. Let's show off the OG, old school, 10-year-old construction figure. He still has the toilet paper in his hand. Is it going to autofocus? Is it going to autofocus? No? Yeah. All right. Let's do it this way. Let's move this out of the way. Then I'll hit camera 3. Bam. All right. So this is the... Okay. This is the original figure. He's 10 years old. He still has the reflective printing on his vest, which is pretty nice for a set back then. I think this is a very high quality set compared to the stuff that was coming out that time. There's 2 other minifigs that the set came with, but we bought this off eBay. It is a used set, and the minifigures, the other 2 guys, were not included. I do have a couple other guys. I think these are airport figures, actually. They're just there to help operate stuff. But anyways, all right, I'm going to switch this back to camera 2. Okay. So I'll just put the minifigs there. And then we have the Porta-John, Porta-Potty. Not as easily as accessible as before, or as sets are now-ish, but a nice build on the inside. You can see like the weight there and stuff, and yeah, not bad, not bad. But the cool thing, let me just see now, because now that the crane is done, the cool thing is you can put the porta potty on the crane. How awesome is that? You can, hold on, why is this stuck? Oh no, it's not stuck, okay. Yeah, so that's not bad. Oh, perfect timing. Hey Mike, how's it going? Just doing the final review. Dude, this crane is awesome. It's gonna look so good in the city. And all right, this is the little washroom office, guys. This is not only holds a briefcase with a vault on the inside, but a sink for washing your hands after you use the porta potty. So that's got another little hook, and of course you can attach it as well to the bottom. Bam, like this. Look at that. That is so cool. Sorry that you can see the microphone and everything. Dude, this is too big of a set to like film any other way. I didn't realize how tall it was gonna get, so I was like changing it around. And then bang! You can drop it like it's hot. Raise it up. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, so there's the so there's the function here. And let's move the cockpit of the crane a little closer. This side on the interior here. Oop, hello. The whole thing wants to move out of the way. This is where our pilot sits. I might as well add one of these figures to the inside now. I'm like doing this opposite ways. I'm trying to look at the screen and do it myself. But he should fit. Yeah, perfect. Okay, easy. So he sits in there, and then the little levers that he has are also part of the cockpit. Bang! And so he can control everything, and hopefully not accidentally get on the string. Yeah.
So I can like drop the camera and switch the setting.
Yeah, I know. In the future, it would be great if we could get this review into the actual city. So the head turns around pretty easily. There's no like crank to move that around. And then might as well show the base of this thing. You know what? I'm just gonna pick this whole thing up. It's actually pretty sturdy. It's really strong, actually. So this is our old ladder piece. These pieces are no longer made for Lego, and they're very loose. Well, they're a little loose. They're looser than I would like, actually. This one is totally loose. Okay, now he's back in. So this is our old ladder piece. You can slide a ladder up to the top if you like. It's super, super stiff. I don't like using it. And these old Lego parts make it feel even more stiff. But this is the entire base. It's very wide, connected really well with the Technic here at the bottom. Pretty nice, I would say, altogether. And yep, some tools down here, some extra working tools, a little valve for, I don't know, some gas or something. And really strong, really sturdy. I can understand now why this is such a sought-after set and why it's so well appreciated by the LEGO community, because it's like, remember, this is a decade-old set. Decade-old set. This is something that that came out so long ago, and if they were to re-release this or something very similar to this nowadays, people would go ape over it. I mean, like, people would really, like, this would do so well now. And I think it's just something that really came out. And anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna sit down. Normally, I would like address the oh, hold on. Actually, I'm just gonna switch back to camera one. Let's do that. Boom. Okay. So you can sort it here. Let me lower it down. All right. Actually, no, on the other side's better. But yeah. So that's it for this set review, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoy our content, I highly encourage you guys to check out our videos. And I really like doing this live stream stuff. This is the second one, and I would consider sort of the first successful one that we've attempted. You can look forward to this episode being in the city in probably a couple of days. I am going to be doing LEGO news and custom mocks and stuff for Saturday, Sunday. And we're going to definitely have a collection out by Friday. So this won't be in the city until Monday. At least not on the channel. It won't be in the city until Monday. But yeah, this is great. I had a lot of fun. And I really like the comments you guys are throwing out there. And yeah. Be looking forward to more of this stuff. The next live stream is going to be even more well organized. Hopefully, I'm not going to be switching out the camera and all this crazy stuff. And I'll have a frequently asked question list in the section below in case you know. There's a lot of similar questions that go out throughout these live streams. But anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope everybody has a great. I know a lot of you people are on break now, and
one more question was, do we have the ATSD? Yes, we do.
Oh, yes. Somebody asked if we have the ATSD. We have it. Okay. All right. That's it. I don't know why I decided to do this like this. But anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. You know, safe travels if you're traveling to visit family. We love doing this stuff at the show, and we really like having you guys around and checking out our builds, and we're just going to keep doing it because this is a lot of fun. So anyways, I'm going to be signing off in 3, 2, 1. All right, bye.